there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. everybody.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the Mystic Tavern. And oh, sorry, I think I heard something outside. Anyway, happy Halloween, everybody. Hopefully that won't come
Yeah.
back to bite me.
Halloween decorations stream.
Lewis, what are we
What was
doing?
that?
What is happening? What's going on? Where are we?
Tonight, we're playing Rise of the Infernal Lords, a mixture of
What?
Descent into Avernus and Tyranny of Dragons. Wait, what was the what?
It's Rise of the Infernal Lords.
It is.
It's this game.
Oh, I thought we were finding the Sword of Zariel in Star Wars tonight.
Yes, we're not playing our scheduled Star Wars game because we skipped Rise of the Infernal Lords last week and we haven't played it in a while, so we're playing it tonight instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also half of us are fucking deathly ill.
Mhm.
I'm not ill.
It's
You're
just
just
the
tired.
super cold though, don't worry.
I mean, it just follows the fact that dying.
Yes. Well, talking of dying, Sneak is also dying. But how did this happen?
No.
How rude. All of us were dying.
As a quick recap for however long it's been since we last played, in the last session, the party had an epic battle being chased on their infernal war machine by a black dragon with a turtle riding it. They managed to defeat these foes as well as a chimera who just wanted to join in and have some fun.
Just wanted to have
They managed to
fun.
defeat these foes, but at the
Just
cost
wanted to have fun.
of Sneak using her wish from Glazia, binding her to her eternal service, but managed to stop everyone in the party from being able to die. Did not, however, stop them from being able to be injured, unfortunately for Sneak and Rufus, who now both have terrible injuries, and Sneak is missing half of one of her horns.
And everyone went down except Maruza this time.
It's opposite day. But yes, we're going to pick up from there as the party have made their way back to Mordenkainen's tower, with Sneak not in a good way currently.
And
A lot of broken bones.
this is why I don't write as many plot summaries for Rise of the Infernal Lords, is because Lewis is just really good at doing them off the cuff.
Am I actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, they make their way back
Gotcha.
to Mordenkainen's tower.
To be fair, more goes on in Icewind Dale. I don't blame you for that.
Yeah, that's true. There isn't a lot. What was the other thing you said that I missed? There was something I missed.
My amazing 3-point turn.
Yeah, that was really good.
Let's have a look on the Rise of the Infernal Lords BRB screen for a second. Then we've got the Blood of Tiamat. And now we can
yes,
do
you got the
Divination
Blood of
Ritual.
Tiamat. Yes, that was it. Yes, so the party retrieved the Blood of Tiamat from Arkan, the Cruel.
Arkandi's nut sucking spit in your mouth.
It doesn't even make sense.
Arkandi's nut spit in your mouth.
No,
Uh,
just no. Anyway, they managed to kill
I
him
can't
as well
believe he did
and
that.
send him back to his home plane.
I can't believe it's not butter. Wednesday
But
butter.
yes, they managed to get the blood from him, and now they can bring it back to Mordenkainen, who needed it for a divination ritual. to find the location of the fallen three individuals who could lead the party to the Bleeding Citadel, which contains the Sword of Zariel.
Oh, come on. It's just thing after thing after thing.
It's
Like-
fine, in and out, 20-minute adventure, then
It's
we
like
find the
what-
sword.
It's like one of those quests where, like, it's like, oh, can you deliver this to this guy for me? And he's like, actually, could you deliver this to this guy for me? And it just keeps going.
Whoa, they are the best part of Zelda games.
They're
It's
not.
the rule of
I mean,
three,
they
okay?
are.
There's always three things. But yes, the party have made their way back to Mordenkainen's tower, where they approach the base of the tower, where upon dazzling light appears, creating a door in the otherwise smooth surface of the tower. It swings open, and you see a familiar bald wizard, not Bam, the other one, as Mordenkainen ushers you in, and he says, "Quickly, get inside. That one's injured. Get her in the medical bit."
Trust me, if
I don't know.
go any quicker, she'll just start screaming.
I'm a wizard, not a doctor.
Well, it's a good job that there is a doctor here.
Yeah, so he casts a spell, and Sneak just starts floating, and like as if she was being carried on the stretcher by like some unseen servants almost. And she is hovered through the door, and
Now,
you
is
see
she like
her hover.
completely limp, or is she like actually supported?
You can see some like sort of glowy energy underneath her, which is almost supporting her. It's like she's laying on something solid that isn't actually there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she floats on in and into another room. You'll follow her, as does Mordenkainen, who's casting the spell. She's laid down on a table, kind of like a sort of flat plinth. Would a plinth be the word? I think plinth, yes. Let's go with that. She's laid down on that, and there's various sort of potions and medical apparatus nearby. It's like, I don't tend to do this myself, but if any of you know how, the equipment's there for you. Honestly, I'd rather somebody else with more medical expertise have a go.
Oh god, don't give me the fucking... Okay, fine.
Someone do it. I'm fucking dying here.
Patience,
Oh,
young
yeah.
one.
Remove the
Take
horns.
this.
That'll help her.
She's
And
already
he-
lost one.
Move fucking teeth in a minute.
He brings over a sort of like a white, almost milky potion, and he hands it to you, Sneak, and he's like, "Here, drink this."
Hold on.
Hold on,
Let me
Sneak,
see
that
that.
toast.
What do you want me to do this?
Drink it.
I would like to inspect the
Just
potion.
drink it; it'll take the pain away.
Chug jug.
Give me a.
This is
Are you
what we call
taking
a
it, Sneak?
throwback.
Or are you... All right, yeah, you can have a look. Give me a medicine check.
On my hand.
Okay. I don't want to
I
know
mean, I
what
think-
it is. I just want to know whether it's good, but I got an 11.
All right, yeah, you get the impression that it is a sort of Healy type potion. It'll have good effects. It's not going to like give her a second tail or anything.
Maruza scowls and hands it to Snake and nods.
I mean, my hands are broken.
Alright, Elf.
97% of
Would you prefer I baby bird it to you?
Look, stop talking and just drink the fucking potion, okay?
I'll just shove it down a gullet.
We
And,
should respect Snake's last words. If they want to argue, let them do this.
Sneak, do you drink it?
yeah.
Okay.
Open
So you
wide.
feel this kind of calmness come over you.
Here comes the
All
choo-choo
the
train.
pain, all the pain in your smashed up limbs seems to drain away, and then the world sort of fades to white as you kind of lose consciousness, and everyone else, you just see her go limp on the table.
If Sneak's going to heaven.
What was in that fucking potion?
Oh, that was opium.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, I got it.
No, it's a concoction I made. It takes the pain away and puts them to sleep for now.
Good.
We need to reset her
Coma.
bones.
Did we not already do that?
I think you splintered them, but I don't think you've
No,
like.
we did reset them. She was
Oh,
screaming.
you reset them as well.
Yeah. We knocked
Oh.
her out and
Never mind then. I guess she'll just be quiet for a while.
yes, be quiet, Sneak.
Have you got any
don't
more
need-
of this potion?
Here, and he chucks you one.
Yeah, for
Use that later.
No.
Let's just go full Game of Thrones, and we'll call it Milk of the Poppy.
That's opium.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
just opium.
Snake, dick, opium.
It's fine. Sneak can't speak right now.
Yeah, Sneak can't speak. But the best way of things. He's like, right, well, I'm sure you did a fantastic job, but let me just
Oh,
do some magic voodoo, and I'll reset them perfectly.
oh, hold on. Here you
And
go. Oh, okay.
did you want to help?
No,
we
no,
make
I
some
was just going to give you
adjustments?
what you asked for, but please be my guest.
You have the blood.
Yes, that's what you asked for.
Yes, good. Keep it for now. Let me do this, and then we'll do the ritual while she's recovering.
Right.
Sound good?
Yeah. Yes.
Right. And you just right. And he just kind of like, you see some like sort of runes and stuff appear around his hands as he starts casting spells.
Doctor
You hear him
Strange in
mutter
it.
some Doctor Strange in it. And you hear him like mutter some incantations. Bam, you would probably recognize some of the words, and you don't recognize all of the spell, but you recognize some of like the components of the verbal components. And he casts this, and you just hear like cracks as you assume Sneak's bones are kind of mending back together in the right position. And he turns around to the rest of you and goes, unfortunately, I can't do anything about the missing horn.
What about removing the other one?
Would she want them to be
Different.
even? We can
No.
ask her that when
Mutilating.
she wakes up.
Those are her
Balance.
pride and joy.
Balance.
Get me a prosthetic.
Perhaps some sort of weapon might do.
Here, bring the creature as well, and he points to Rufus.
Right.
Rufus
Small
is just kind of
bars,
like
okay.
whimpering.
You pick her up.
You're
Rufus?
not awake yet.
Rufus?
Yeah, I no right. Move.
Rufus just kind of looks up at you, Marusa, and
I am less than able to heal you. I am not a veterinarian.
Steady.
well, just never mind. And he casts the same spell that he cast on Sneak, and just like
Allow me to
lifts
pick you
Rufus
up.
up
Okay.
and puts her down on the table next to Sneak.
Feeling a little
Right, here,
outclassed.
drink this, little one, and he pulls out like a miniature version of the same potion. And basically, he repeats the same procedure on Rufus. Rufus's tail is now set back to normal. Yeah, brilliant sound effect.
Weren't you supposed to do the potion then the spell?
That's what I did.
I thought you did the spell and then gave the skunk the potion.
That explains why Rufus was screaming.
Sorry, I think I have a concussion.
Right. Do you need healing as well?
Honestly, dude, that was quite bad.
Yes, some of my agents in Avernus saw it in the sky, the dragon chasing you.
Just the one.
You didn't see the army behind it.
Even I fucking saw that.
Oh, the Abishai, yes. Fortunately for you, they didn't catch you.
Yeah, apparently we outnumbered them at the end. Or something.
Right, well, it seems like all of you could use some rest. You're welcome to stay here. We can perhaps perform the ritual in the morning.
Very well.
Hold on, that depends. Can I be bothered to get up to look for the artificer level?
Do you have
It's up
lodgings?
to you.
I'm gonna roll over. Don't mind me, Warden Kieran. Just making myself comfortable.
Here, let me. And he he gestures at one of the walls, and another door similar to like the front door of the tower appears in this wall. He goes up to it and opens it. You can see inside is kind of like almost like a sort of bunk room that you would get in like sort of military barracks, but like all of the beds are fairly sort of they're not, double beds. They're not word for them?
Luxury.
Yeah, they're luxurious. Yeah, they're not bunk beds, is what I'm saying.
Well, bunk beds are luxurious.
There is one bunk bed,
More
a
than
double luxurious bed.
with helm bed sheets.
Yes, he has prepared this for you all. And there's a little like dog bed in the corner, which is truffle sized.
Truffles is not.
It's really plush.
I don't suppose you have a non-extra dimensional code rack because that hat will explode.
It's
Yes.
but it's part of this dimension. I just seal it off when I don't need it.
Very well.
The room was always there. I just create the door when I need to get through.
Oh, that's kind of smart, actually.
Yes, I thought so.
But
Don't worry. I'll leave the door there while you're inside.
if you don't mind, I'm hitting the hay.
Right.
Bam
Well,
is already in his pajamas.
I'll
What do
look
Bam's
over.
pajamas look like?
Like under his robe.
He's in his pajamas. That's what he's wearing on the screen.
No.
They're just, to be fair, it's probably what I'm wearing currently. Just baggy blue clothes. In a little Scottish pattern for the trousers.
Or
Checkered.
like check,
Tartan.
yeah,
Gingham.
tartan. One of those.
They're the same thing.
Yeah. Anyway, he's like,
And he's
right,
got a cap with a little gnome picture. Very small. Just on the top.
Nice. I'll look over the tiefling and the skunk while you guys sleep. You need the rest more than I do.
Do you think they'll make it?
Besides, I don't. Yes, I think they'll be fine. They just needed they needed the bones resetting properly, or they would have been crippled.
Just needed those bones.
They needed them resetting. Right. Well, I don't sleep much anyway. I tend to read when I can. If there's anything any of you need, just let me know. This one's already asleep. He doesn't need anything.
Could we have some food?
Yeah, like a cup of tea would be nice.
I'll have some food sent up to you.
I realize it's after 5 p.m., but still.
You can have whatever you want. Right. You go get to bed, and I'll have some food and tea brought to you.
Very well. Thank you.
Yes. Do you all go in?
Yeah.
Yeah. The door basically just like automatically closes behind you.
We are in Star Wars.
Right, everyone huddle real
Yeah.
quick. Does anyone else think he's too friendly?
I don't think he's friendly enough.
Oh. Listen, I know you're used to being around the flying thing, but not everyone is supposed to be like that.
Oh. But my otter friend was very friendly.
Yes, and then he, if I'm correct in saying, he ditched you as soon as you got to Avernus.
No. He's like an Uber driver. He'll be back.
Okay.
We
I
just
will
need to call him.
say one thing.
He's gone out for a pack of fags.
You could sense like almost excitement coming off of Mordenkainen. Like,
Really?
he was very much trying to suppress his excitement when you told him about the vial of Tiamat's
Yes,
blood.
he seemed surprised that we got it.
I thought he was going to say he really loves putting bones back together.
Yeah.
No. He's excited to do the ritual, basically. So he's trying to help you as much as he can.
What an absolute
I'll give
nerd.
you
He's
that one for
definitely
free.
not sleeping.
No,
He's too excited.
he's reading up all his ritual books. But like a sort of an hour goes past as some of you, not an hour, we'll call it like 15 minutes, as you just hear it, and you look in the middle of the room, and there is a tiny little closet with a tray, like a silver tray, with a bunch of sandwiches
From
on
the
it
corner
and
of
a teapot.
From the corner of the room, you hear a gun cocking.
Yes, Apple.
What flavour sandwiches?
There are tuna sandwiches, and also cheese and ham, and there is quipper
Bam's on that fish diet.
and boar.
No.
Vegetarian
Why not?
options.
There's vegetarian or vegan.
Vegetarian.
There's a
Watercress.
cheese sandwich.
You're in hell. You don't get an option.
Watercress.
I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that one vegetarian sandwich for Sneak.
What?
Okay.
Clearly not.
Fucking Sneak just wakes up with the biggest grumpy face on.
Just square burger.
No burgers.
Right.
Um,
Burgers.
as a side, like out of character note, I really wanted to like do a scene with Truffles today, but I just don't think I can do Truffles' voice right now.
That's
That's
okay.
That's fine. You can always save it. Do you want to
Um,
message me what it was, and I'll see if I can slot it in somewhere for you.
It was literally just her being upset about not being able to catch Sneak in time.
Oh, yeah, and you're also not a mammoth anymore.
Yeah.
You
Well, I'd
I think you
hope not. It'd be
transformed
hard to
last
fit in a
session, didn't you?
fucking dog
Yeah, I
pen.
was gonna say.
What are
You
your
also
food options?
what?
Elephant
All I
food.
heard was food.
What are your tiefling food options?
Tiefling
Yours,
food
you,
options.
the cheese sandwich.
Tiefling food out.
I've got you food options. I've got you a
Oh.
vegetarian sandwich.
You've got
I'm
me a
saving that.
cheese sandwich. Oh,
Salt
shit,
and
everywhere.
watercress.
No, but Sneak isn't you.
Sneak's
Sneak's
also
not
asleep.
lactose
Sneak might not be lactose intolerant.
Honestly, I don't think she should have a sandwich. I think she should have soup.
Sneak gets water soup.
Miso stone soup.
Water
Wow.
soup. Okay. Anyway,
Falling 200 feet has softened everywhere.
the closet just kind of like looks up at you, Maruza. And it's
What?
like, everything okay?
Yes, thank you. That's fine.
Good. And he just like drops the tray then and there and just back out
Hold
of
on. I
existence.
fucking dive for the tray.
I was assuming you guys had like taken the stuff off of it.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
just holding
Oh,
the tray.
sure. Yeah, let's say that.
Like he put it down on the table and you took the stuff off and then he just like picked it up as if he was going to leave with it
Oh,
and then just dropped it and disappeared. It kind of clatters to the floor and wakes Bam up, and then he just kind of and turns over and goes back to sleep.
I feel like Bam's the sort of person that would wear one of those little sleeping caps with a little
He said he did.
pom pom on the end.
Uh,
Oh, is that what you meant? Okay, I thought you
It's
meant
got,
like a
it's got a little
baseball cap.
gnome face as the pom pom.
does he wear?
What?
So yeah, you guys. Does anyone want to take watches, or do you just want to sleep?
Just sleep.
I don't
Yeah.
think we're in any.
I
Like,
don't have a choice. I've drug.
Anybody want to do anything?
Furiously masturbate.
Bruh.
This is a PG stream.
remember, you get a crit on a 19 or a 20.
Do I have to do a performance check?
No, we're not doing any checks for that.
Sad.
So it's an automatic success. That's good.
That's an automatic failure.
Wait.
Anyway, you all get to sleep by whatever means you need to,
Good.
and
Wow. Average.
and you all have a nice Level 10 sleep.
Fuck yeah.
Wake up. When you think about 8 hours later, there isn't really any sort of daylight to measure this by. Or, trance for however long you want to.
Oh,
fair.
I rolled the wrong
If you're that
dice.
way inclined.
I'm always that way inclined.
At
Oh,
least we don't have a Warforged here. So you wake up the next day and Mordenkainen is just like, wake up! Time to get up!
oh my god.
No.
I knew he
Morning
was,
Cannon, what's
no.
for breakfast?
I knew he was too nice.
And he's just got like these really like pristine robes on. Like it looks like he's put his best robes on.
It's like that meme where it's like my wedding, and he's just like wearing tracksuit bottoms, and it's like he's turning up for a Germa stream, and he's like all dressed up nice.
Hey, I rolled well.
I didn't. I rolled early.
Yes. So you're all level 10 now.
Okay.
Even Rufus.
Right. Should we
Oh
talk about
my
what
god,
everyone
I
got?
suddenly
That'll be
feel
cool.
like I can magically tinker things.
Oh, you took Artificer, did you?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, it's
enough.
been a fucking long time going, hasn't it?
Since you were at Mad Maggie's, which is I don't know how many
like
seconds ago.
maybe like 14. Right.
You can't have been level 9 for that long,
What
can
did
you?
Ephraim get?
Ephraim
was
is
a
just
long
a
while
level
ago.
10 sorcerer. So sorcerers at level 10 don't really get anything. Got another spell slot.
Oh, I've got to work out how this works.
What did Sneak
D&D
get?
Beyond should just tell you with the has Sneak leveled up? I'll take that as a no.
Assuming you've taken a level in rogue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
I am.
shouldn't be multiclassing unless you give me
I
a
am.
reason as to why.
Quick
No, I
question.
You're
Are artificers half-casters?
No, they're
I think
full
they are,
casters.
yeah. Oh, they
You
full
sure?
casters.
They can only
Yeah,
get
they
up
are.
to 5th level spell slots.
Yep.
Yeah, but they start with spells.
So can not half-casters. No, it is half-cast. Wait,
No,
Yeah,
they
it's half caster.
half casters get it as second level.
why do they have a weird spell slot level thing? They should
Because
get
they
higher
get,
than
like-
level.
Because that's not
Yeah,
their
but
main
they've got
thing.
other cool stuff.
Right, but they're not normal
I think
spell people.
No, they're like in a category of their own.
So how do I work out how many spell slots I have?
it should just tell you on
Well,
D&D Beyond, right?
so,
if you're using it.
10th level for
I
Sneak.
don't have D&D Beyond. You know this.
10th
Yes.
level for Sneak. Sneak can either get an ability improvement
We'll work it out
or
at some point.
a new feat.
Have a look at how
I
many
did,
spell
yeah,
slots they've got compared to whether it's a half caster or a full caster. They've got the same
Yeah,
amount of spell
ability
slots
scoring.
at a particular level as a half caster, then they're a half caster.
So Snake took ability score increase.
Yeah, I didn't want to have a feat.
Okay,
Why are you taking an ability score increase at level 10?
because that's what rogues get.
Yeah,
No,
that or
it's-
a feat,
do.
and I didn't
Yeah.
want to.
I thought it was every 4th level.
No, so rogues get them
Every
at 4th,
class.
8th, 10th, 16th,
Oh, that's
and
weird.
19th.
It's like fighters. Fighters get like
Oh, no.
6 instead of 5 or something.
Artificers
I
are
actually thought it was just the same for
half-casters
every
that get
class.
spells at level
Nope.
1.
Nope.
Fighters get tons of them.
Fighters get a lot. Speaking of
Mm.
I
which,
don't get any till 11.
we do have a fighter in the party.
What's Artificer in? Eberron, right? But it's also in
Tasha.
Tasha's as well.
I've looked at Tasha's, but it's the spell slots are just like if you was a paladin or a ranger, ignoring level 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh, there
okay,
you go,
then I
then.
guess it is.
but it's a half caster.
I don't like that word.
Right.
Not good.
Why?
Yeah, but
It
that's
sounds like a
because you're
slur for something
attaching
else.
the negative. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You're
Does it?
attaching that connotation to it. It
A
doesn't
slur
mean
for
that.
what?
I'm not saying
Lewis,
it.
can we
We're on
have
stream.
spells from the new book?
No, because I haven't got it yet.
But D&D Beyond has it.
All right, so
We're not doing D Beyond, Andy.
No, that's
Magnus.
Callum.
Which new book do you mean?
Fit the Dragony book.
Oh, is that
Oh
on
yeah,
D&D
Dragony
Beyond?
book.
Yeah,
Dragony
because it
book.
came out Monday.
Alright. If you would like a spell from that, message me with the spell first, please. And I will have a look at it.
Magnus gets to choose a new fighting style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
all of you have done your own level ups.
I
So
know,
if you've
but
got
this
any
is-
questions,
This is
Well,
for the,
you should have asked me them
it's
earlier
cool.
while you were leveling up earlier.
you know I didn't have the
It's
time.
cool to
I
talk
don't
about.
No.
believe in magic.
Well, ask me it afterwards then. Um,
And oh, this is the level that Alan gets divine intervention.
Yeah,
How about that?
I can call upon the ethereal.
Yeah, you should know about this, Lewis, for reasons.
all right.
Basically, it's plot armor.
So Alan can implore upon his deity's aid, which requires an action. He describes the assistance he seeks and rolls a percentile dice. If
Oh, that thing.
he
Yeah.
rolls a number equal to or lower than cleric level, the deity intervenes. The DM chooses the nature of the intervention. Effective.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if it happens, he can't use it again for 7 in-game days.
What are you sending me, Andy?
Spell. You wanted a spell.
Well,
I sent
it
you.
just says message.txt.
Yeah, you got to download it. It's massive.
Okay.
It's fine. It's basically summon Celestial, but with draconic spirits. I'm gonna summon Maruza's daddy.
Whoa. No, we don't talk about my dad.
Not
We
yet.
didn't say talk, we said summon.
We have all got daddy issues in this party.
Alright, my phone doesn't want to open it. Can you just copy paste it?
It's too big. That's fine. I'll
I
find
don't-
it somewhere
what's
else.
I've got a decent relationship with my dad.
And last but not least, Veruza got more speed and also immune to disease and poison now,
Right.
which is kind of
Let's
lame.
just discover our level 10 abilities rather than discussing them.
I'm making sure that everyone understands what they've got.
Okay. That's nice.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, Mordenkainen is like looking at his watch as you guys were all just chatting about your levels.
Oh, it's the end of Mystic Tavern for the day.
I feel like I could never ever be poisoned ever again. Someone hand me some shots.
I am a 9.5 level spell slot user.
Cool.
Thank you.
That's good. I don't want to tell you what level I am. You might get jealous.
It's level 4.
Shall we do this ritual? And he just
Does he look like he slept?
no. He's
Okay.
got bags under his eyes, and he currently has a very large mug of coffee in his hand.
Oh god. What I wouldn't give for a fucking Starbucks right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a. Would you like Fantasy Costa?
That'll do.
Please.
And he
Are
just.
you kidding me?
Yes, I'll get a.
What kind of question do you think that
Bam,
is?
Bam genuinely is like, are you fucking shitting me? I would kill for a fantasy cost.
Fantasy Costa for everybody. And he's just like.
Oh, my caramel macchiato.
He just clicks his fingers. He takes your orders, and he's just like, "All right, oh, these are rubbish."
Ooh, I get
we
more
get a
cantrips.
Dogachino for trouble. Puppuccino.
Puppuccino. He's just like, "All right, Raymond," and then the closet just pops into existence. Did you get all that? And Raymond just like nods. Like, right, go on then. And he just goes out of existence. Again, a couple of minutes later, comes back with the same tray. You don't know how he got it again, but he's got the same tray, and it has coffees for everybody on it. And you
God.
see behind Mordenkainen, limping into the room is a very groggy Sneak.
Oh shit, we didn't get her anything.
It's fine if we hide it behind our back.
I just got her a normal coffee. I didn't know if she was lactose intolerant, so I got it with oat milk.
Goat milk.
Fine. Where's the alcohol?
Oat milk.
Oh.
Not whatever floats your boat, and he like magics up a little mini bottle of whiskey for you.
Is
Think
that really
just gonna
wise,
pour it
considering?
Yeah, you probably should mix that with the potion I gave you.
Just gonna take it anyway, mix it in the coffee and down.
Oh my god!
Oh, okay. You may hallucinate slightly. Keep an eye on that.
Oh, you're
He
about to
says to
go
you,
on a
Maruza.
trip.
You have
I am.
beautiful tale, Mr. Caden.
We are never living this one down.
It's Morden if you wish to shorten it.
What about Morty?
Sorry.
Morty,
Morty.
goddamn divination ritual, Morty.
I'm making a
I
thing.
shouldn't have fucking
Right.
done that.
That's it now. It's Morden Caden to all of you now. Right, that'll be all, Raymond, and he dismisses the closet again. Right.
Raymond's long for Rick.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Right, let's make our way to the divination room.
You
I
have
have
a
room
room
for
just
each
for
of the-
divination?
Oh yes, I have a room for each of the types of magic. There's an enchantment room, there's an abjuration room, there's an evocation room, and all
What's
the
in the
others.
evocation room?
Oh, you have to be very careful in there. It's very
Volatile.
explosive. Yes.
Hmm.
I have a living fireball.
Right, well, Sneak and Maruza just, like, places his hand on her shoulder and, like, steers her away from the evocation room.
But yeah, he leads you through his tower. You seem to go like down some stairs and then up some stairs, and then you go down some corridors. And like it seems like all of this probably shouldn't fit inside the exterior of the tower, but somehow it does. And you eventually come to a room with like a sort of a divination symbol painted on the door. Not painted, like sort of like etched into the door and like painted with gold. Looks very nice. It's very classy.
Ooh.
But anyway, yeah, he opens the door and you can see there's like a big runic circle in the you're probably like a third of the way through your coffees by the time you get there. Takes you a little while. Depending on how fast you
The
drink them.
Minecraft potion drinking sound effect.
Yeah, eventually you get into this room and you see there's like a big divination circle in the center. Says, right. Can I have it? He looks at you, Maruza.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course. And I pull it out from somewhere that I was keeping it.
Yeah, I think you had it on you, didn't you?
Yeah, let's say that
Or-
I had it around my neck in a similar way that Archon did.
Yeah, fair enough. It's uncanny. Yeah, he takes it off of you gently. He just kind of like holds it between his thumb and his forefinger. He's like, "Wow, this is
Now-
really the blood of Tiamat."
Before I let you do this, I will need you to sign this waiver saying you're not going to use it for any evil purposes.
I'm not in the habit of making contracts. That's
Oh no, it's
That's
not
a
a
bit
contract. Trust me,
earnest.
I have been scorned by those also.
yes, I know. Right. By the way, I am very sorry. I'm sure you've thought about this, but I wouldn't be able to take the inhabitants of Elturel back to the material plane, as their contract would prevent me from doing it.
You know, we kind of should have asked that actually.
Yes. Well, I'm just answering it for you.
No.
Do
But
you
yes,
have random junk laying around?
I have a bits room.
Not even a
With
drawer.
various-
Which
No,
direction?
it's when you're a wizard as proficient as I am, you end up with a whole room full of bits.
Oh my god.
May I delve into such a location while you do this?
Would you not rather be here for the ritual? Let me explain how it works. Right, so I'm going to take this blood, and he just kind of holds it up to you all to show you. He's very impressed with this tiny vial. I'm going to take this spectacular alchemical ingredient.
What
I'm
is
going
it?
to use its inherent power. This is the blood.
Oh,
I'm going to use the power inherent in it from its donor, shall we say. And that will allow me to scry the location of probably I'll be able to find the three individuals you mentioned. Those being the Fallen Three, Olanthius, Haruman, both Zariel's old generals, and Bel, the previous ruler of Avernus. I'll be able to locate two of those, and once I have, I'll be able to open a portal to each of them.
oh, that's handy.
You'll be able to go straight there. The spell will only be able to have the portals open at 8 hours. They'll both open at the same time. Once they're open, you'll have 8 hours to do whatever you want. The portals will lead back here as well. So once you're done in one, you can go into the other if needs be. Is that clear?
So which ones are you going to locate of those three?
Well, that's up to you. This is your quest. I'm merely the means by which you get to these places.
What do you guys think?
Well,
I think I
have
need some artisan tools. Does anyone have any that they don't use?
No.
Sure. Raymond, and the closet appears again. It's like, go and get that that set of artisan tools that Volo gave me, and he dismisses him again.
Ooh, what type?
The type you requested, artisan's tools.
Artisan's tools comes in a lot of categories apparently, but just give me one, whatever.
Artificer's implements.
Yeah, is that what you wanted?
It says artisan tools for this magical tinkering. Doesn't necessarily specifically say.
Oh, so I think you have to choose which one you want.
Wait, could that mean you could just be like a cook-off?
Or do you just wait? No, I think you just get
that's right.
to.
Hmm.
Don't they have a thing where it's like the right tools for the job, where they can just have the tools that they need? Or am I thinking of a Star Wars class?
No, that definitely is a thing, I think. But it's like a few
Well, what
levels
I'm
in.
reading in Tasha's here is to use this ability, magical tinkering, you must have thieves' tools or artisan tools in hand. Artisan tools is a lot of things. Do I want to be a chef?
Snake has thieves' tools.
I think you've already got like a herbalism kit.
I have some tools.
Yeah, but a herbalism kit isn't a artisan tool.
So it could be like a woodworking kit or a blacksmith.
Yeah, cobbler's
tools.
kit, carpenter's.
Sneak.
My apologies, I'm slowing everything down. Just give me one and I'll just magically decide which it is later.
Right, sure. And yeah, Raymond comes back.
Anyway,
with
yes, I understand.
a
8
set
hours.
of general tools.
Wait.
Right, where were we? Yes, which of the Fallen Three? You get to go to two of them.
Well, I feel like going to both the generals would be a wasted opportunity. I think we should go to one general and one bell.
As you know, I am a somewhat of a blood-worn nerd. I could give you a quick reminder of both of the generals, if that would be handy. What do you remember of them from what you've learned in your travels?
One of them has a
I know one
really...
shit at
somebody
football.
some extensive notes.
One has a
They could
bad
refer to them.
moustache.
Ah, yes, Devil's Head.
One of them has a lot of chains, I think. I don't know.
Well, one of them is currently a Nazugon, and the other is currently a undead servant. Zariel. He tried to take his own life, but Zariel brought him back to serve her. The other pledged his service to her and became a devilish.
Is he intelligent undead?
He still has his mind, although it is pledged to the service of Zariel. He doesn't really have an option.
Hmm.
So he knows his own despair. That's Olanthius. The other one is Haruman.
We have a lot of things that can hurt undead, don't we? So if all goes wrong, we're probably better off with Olanthius.
Right.
Yeah, I can touch the undead.
So, Olanthius is one of them, yes. The other would.
How powerful is Bell?
Well, he used to be the Archduke of Avernus. He was only deposed by
So he's like a
Asmodeus
practice
himself.
run.
If you wish to fight him,
Well, I'm not saying that.
I wouldn't
But
suggest it.
if push comes to shove and we have to, then
I'll put it this way: I wouldn't want to tangle with Bell.
What about if he was? No, this is not the time for dad jokes, Maruza.
It's always the time for that jokes.
What if he was small and made of cheese? Would he be a baby Bill?
I get it.
I got it. I was just delaying my laugh. Haha, haha.
Ow.
Right, well, it's up to you. I'll begin locating Olanthius. You have a think about which of the other two you wish to locate.
Right, guys. I have given one. Someone else do the thinking for me.
Perhaps this one. You look clever, and he looks at Bam. Which do you think?
I am clever. I also can apparently wear armor now. So,
Oh no. I'm not redoing the art.
Bro, actually, didn't we find some armor? I feel like we did. Oh, wait. Didn't we get a cool sledgehammer last session?
oh, actually, I pull out Higa's shield. I could eat. No, Higa doesn't have a shield.
He
So that's
did.
plate armor that I can't wear. Damn
did.
it! Somebody's got a shield.
He did have a shield.
I didn't take that though.
We said that we just assumed that you put it all in your hat, so.
No, you didn't take it. Smash cut to one of the red caps and Mad Maggie's tobogganing down a hill on the shield.
God damn it! I was sure I had it.
There was
Sorry,
plate
I
the
feel like I've
plate
just
mail.
had a
We
burst
definitely
of
took.
intelligence today.
You definitely took the plate mail. I saw you with it.
I still can't wear it.
Well, while they're discussing the armor, what about you? Any points at Magnus? Which of the other two do you think I should open a portal to? Bell, the devil ex-Archduke of Avernus, or Haruman, the devilish servant of Zariel, one of her old generals?
Do you have a portal that goes to Helm, sir?
Unfortunately not. I can't. I could get you
What
to
about
Celestia, maybe, but not to Helm himself.
Do you not have a preference? I mean, like, which would be the least awful? That would be in our best interest.
Well, if it came to a fight with one of them, I think you would fare better against Haruman than you would against an Archduke of one of the Nine Hells.
See, before you even said that, I was already thinking that Haruman sounded way cooler. So that would have been...
Doesn't he live on top of a big tower and command a bunch of orcs?
That does sound kind of badass.
Isn't that Saruman?
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, that's
there
Saruman.
we go. He does have a nice mustache.
I was
I
thinking
love
Egyptian music in my head.
I haven't been able to grow some decent facial hair myself, so maybe this person has tips.
I heard that was tip.
Oops.
Yeah, me too.
So did I.
Maybe this
right.
person has tips.
So, are we going with the two generals?
Advice.
Any objections before I start the ritual?
But guys, are
Yes,
we
can
okay
I
with
delve
this?
into your junk and just take some in my hat?
Or no, can I delve into your junk?
I
Hands up for Bell.
I put my hand up.
I feel like
He's
Bill,
undead.
Yeah.
Bill might be interested in taking back his place as Archduke, and therefore may be more willing to help us.
That's true.
Right, but we're also here with Sneak.
Yeah, good point. Haruman it is.
Right, so who's got their...
Right,
Okay, so
Sneak, I need you to
Ephraim.
listen. This guy is...
which is that?
Sorry.
Let me just get the votes. Or discuss it first, then we'll vote.
This guy is basically a god. If you anger him or piss him off, we're just straight up dead. Like for realsies. Do you understand, fellow kids?
Right, so Ephraim, Bell, or Haruman? We have an Andy.
Rip.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Sneak, Bell, or Haruman? Fran? Are you kidding me? Is everyone just disappearing?
No,
when I'm
Fran
asking
spoke.
them
Fran
this
spoke.
question?
Shush, shush.
Said,
I didn't hear what you
Get
said
closer
there.
to your mic, please, Ran, if you can. It's doing the sensitivity thing.
Yeah, we can't hear what you're saying.
Slide the bar down a little.
H or B. Just need a letter.
I will go wherever Maruza goes.
Okay.
Alright, okay, so you vote whatever Maruza votes. Bam.
Haruman.
Magnus.
Haruman.
Alum. Bell. Truffles.
Brother.
Truffles just shrugs and looks down at the floor.
Split
How
more.
does a fucking little elephant shrug?
Elephants have
With the wings.
With wings. There you go.
You knew Haruman, did you not?
Don't make me talk. Please.
Oh,
Truffles
sorry.
will now have
Yes,
a
you sound a
monologue.
little
I'm not
croaky.
strong enough.
And you, Maruza.
Right. I'm kind of torn, I'm gonna be honest. Now, as I said before, one would be more inclined to help us. The other would be easier for us to wage battle against.
I will say one thing. Haruman devoted himself to Zariel even after she turned.
Yes.
He may still be loyal.
But there are those among us that are still among us that are still loyal to Zariel and yet wish to see her redeemed. Ambrosia points to Truffles.
Yes, that's... This is true. But this one doesn't serve Zariel now. This one serves Zariel before.
So you're saying that Haruman will be a bit of a tough cookie?
I don't know him myself. I'm just telling you what I know about the law. Well, it's more of history, but yes.
Having an ex-Archduke of Avernus on our side would be a great boon. But I'm not exactly...
If you can convince him.
But I'm not exactly thrilled about making such acquaintances. So I'll say Haruman.
Okay, that's 4 votes for Harriman. That's a majority.
Sure is. I think Ephraim's fallen
Oh,
asleep.
Andy's AFK.
Oh.
Just got a message from him.
I made a bazooka.
What?
Look, I made a bazooka.
You mean like a bubble gum?
No. I show a bazooka.
What the fuck is that?
That's
I shall
not
call
the
this spell
rules.
catapult.
Okay. Right. Let's. You going to be okay with this little one? And he looks at Truffles. You're going to see 2 people you used to know.
Well, now they're just some buddies that I used to know. And if they changed...
Also, as you
Bazooka.
know,
it will be practice for when I see Zariel again.
he just kind of gives like a solemn nod. You're a brave Hollyphant.
Thank you.
Right, I need
Trust me, it's just a
absolute. Yes, it certainly does compensate for some things. Right.
Looks dead at the camera. You hear that, America?
Start putting fuck yeah on the bazooka.
Right. I'll need complete silence while I perform the ritual.
Marisa puts his hand over Snake's mouth.
And he
You hear
gets
like
to
little
work.
ting, 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 just in the background.
You want to work on your contraptions, please go into the bits room. There's a workbench there.
No, I'll stay.
Okay, keep the noise to a minimum then. And about 2 hours pass as in this time Raymond brings you some breakfast as well after the coffee. As Mordenkainen flicks through ritual books, he casts spells at certain points in the room. You see the sort of basis for the portals begin to appear, but they're not leading anywhere yet. It's just kind of the doorway without the door. A couple of times he has to kind of look up. He looks confused and looks through his books. You see him kind of surreptitiously wipe away one of the runes that he put down and put a different one there until eventually he kind of steps back, looks at his work, turns to all of you, smiles, and puts down a final rune. All of his work begins to glow. You hear the 2 portals hum into life on either side of the room as they begin to spin in almost like a liquid kind of looking surface to them. He just kind of steps back, looks at all of you, and takes a bow.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay. What now?
This one, and he points to the one on, we'll say, the left, leads to Olanthius. And this one, he gestures to the other side, leads to Haruman. Whichever you wish to go to first is your choice. I'll lead you as close as I could get to both of them.
I feel like we always go left, right? It's always
And
Is this guy-
remember, you only have 8 hours before the portals close.
What were you gonna say, Alan?
I was going to say, is this guy's secretly named Morpheus?
Yeah.
The red pill or the blue pill.
The red portal and the blue portal.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's up to you. You can vote again, or
No, I just think we
Hello.
should go left.
We're never
Olanthius.
right, so let's go left.
Left makes sense.
Okay, left
Always
it
go
is.
Right.
Menacing roll.
Here goes nothing.
You understand I can't come with you.
Yes.
Good. Wouldn't want a level 20 wizard mucking up the balance.
It'd be funny, though.
Would be funny. Just
What?
steamrolls Ariel.
So you just can't do anything now, huh? You got that powerful, now you just can't do anything without worrying
Yes,
about...
I'm an NPC now.
Damn.
Used to be an
I wish I
adventurer
could
like
become
you.
NPC.
Reject humanity.
Hey, trust me, it's probably better off than, like, not being able to have your eternal rest.
Alright. You all going through?
Loki, why are you snorting dead into the microphone, you fucking...
Sorry.
I'm in.
No, Loki.
What?
It's Loki.
Oh.
No, that's
Oh,
All of us are like,
breathing.
sorry.
No, Loki's legit just snorting right next to the microphone.
Good to see you too, Loki.
You crazy boy.
You all going through?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Let me find the right page. Olanthius, you're going to, right?
That's who was on the left, so yeah.
Cool. Right. So you go through the portal, and you find yourself in the Avernian wasteland once more. The sort of slow breeze carries the sulphurous sense to your nostrils once more. You see behind you the portal whirring still, or humming rather. Seems to be kind of suspended in midair, like half a foot off the ground. And before you, there are two black monoliths on the jutting out of the plains of Avernus. Sort of featureless, just sort of rectangular, cuboid, or whatever you want to call it. Sort of towers of black stone, and draped on all four sides of them is the flag of the Hell Riders. And in front of these monoliths, you see an array of armored figures who are kneeling, chins on their sword hilts, with their swords sort of plunged into the ground, looking up at these monoliths, still unmoving. They kneel there, facing away from you, facing towards the monoliths. What would you like to do?
Do we say hello?
I mean, if they're Hell Riders, then maybe they're not so bad.
Possessed.
I don't think possession's really a thing on the Infernal Plains, but
But good for you to know what possession is.
yes, honestly, it's I knew a half orc who was pretty good at that once.
Knew that was coming.
If you don't know what we're talking about, tune into last stream yesterday.
Hold on. I have one of those, do I not?
What?
Awful.
A hell ride. Do I have a hell rider?
You mean
You have a
the
Hell
badge
Rider?
of the
I
Hell
do have a
Riders?
hell rider
Yeah.
necklace.
Yes.
See?
Yeah, I
And
think-
look, watch this. I kind of flick it and it starts glowing. I can make it glow.
Okay, I don't remember doing that before, but
Is that
It's a
enough?
thing I did.
oh,
It glows now.
very impressive.
Thank you.
I'm sure
who's
you're big at raves.
who's got a high perception?
I don't think me.
Uh,
I have a massive +1. So
Hey.
My
keep it over
perception's
here.
probably quite high.
I have a +4. That's about it.
Not me.
All right, whoever's got a passive
+8?
perception of +8.
Yeah, just a little bit perceptive.
Yeah.
Sneak's
Uh,
passive perception is 18.
Same.
Okay, so the same. Okay, so you two, you see that between these two monoliths, there is almost like a, you know what a cellar door is like, looks like, where it's just kind of like sort of diagonal, like slanted against the floor with like the two big doors on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one of those, but it's like stone. That's
Ah.
between the monoliths. And it says on it, do any of you know Infernal?
Yes.
Nope.
Alright, Sneak, on this
Fucking
door you
hope
can
so.
read. Well, you can't read, can you?
I can, oh no,
no,
I know Infernal, I
thought-
just can't read.
No, I
Well, it
thought
is
you
written,
can't
so you
read.
can't read it.
No, Sneak can read. I taught them. They got a bow. It's
You
ridiculous.
taught her common.
I could.
Yeah, that
also-
was common. This is Infernal.
Yeah, but it's like the same concept, isn't it? Like, once you can read, just read it, innit?
Completely different
You guys
script,
would know
but
that
okay.
Maruza also knows Infernal if you were to. Oh fuck! I'm blind.
Half-blind.
Sneak will whisper it to Maruza so that he can read it.
I'm gonna
Because
be
you
honest.
can't
I'm gonna
read
need to
info.
get closer.
Yeah, you can't. Marie's will say you can't quite see it from over here.
Yeah, I
You'd
definitely
have to go
cannot.
past the figures.
Can I attempt to read it out?
Yes, sound it
I'll
out.
say if you give me an intelligence check with advantage, because Ephraim did teach you to read. We'll see how well you do at reading it.
Banging, mate. You know how to read. Done.
That's a flaccid 20.
I wish it were that
Plus
easy
a
to learn
20 will
something in
do.
real life. Fucking hell.
Alright.
But it just says Crypt of the Bell Riders.
Well,
And there goes our PG-13 record deal.
I don't get it.
You can probably,
I think that's where-
assume that you're just reading one of the letters wrong.
I think that's where the Hell Riders are all buried. That unfortunately, met their end on their trip to Avernus.
As you guys have just been talking openly, you've noticed that the figures in front of them on list haven't moved at all. They haven't
They're
responded to you.
statues.
They don't even seem to be breathing.
Right, I'm just gonna go closer and see what happens.
Can I? Oh, I was going to say, can I step forward?
Well, who's the sneakiest?
Me?
Who said they
probably
were
you.
sneaky?
But we don't need to be sneaky because we want to see if they're alive or not. If they don't see you, even if they are, we'll never know.
Yeah, but I can see them breathing.
Okay. You are still not in tip-top shape, so be careful.
maybe Sneak needs a win. Maybe this is what they want.
Yeah.
All right, give me a stealth check, Sneak.
Oh my god.
14.
Guess who just fell off the chair?
Was it
Okay.
Loki?
It was.
Heard that one.
Is he
What's
okay?
Tom Pass?
He's a fucking idiot. He tried to rub into the dog earlier, and the dog attacked him, and now he's like acting like a twat.
Oh,
But he got rejected. It's okay.
You should
Right.
know this because Pip hates.
Cried his heart.
okay. So Sneak, they don't respond to you at all. You manage to just like stride by one of them with no response. I'll say with your passive perception as well, you get a glimpse inside one of their helmets, and there is just a skull. It's kind of like they're similar to the helmets that Alum has got, where it's just like a visor, so it's full head helmet. But you kind of the light
Stick my
catches the
finger
bone
in there.
inside. Yeah, you stick your finger in the visor, you wiggle it about, and you can feel bone, dry bone.
Put your right finger in. Your right
I
finger
will
out.
push it.
You push it, and the head just comes off.
Sneak!
Like Django Fett, it falls to the floor.
Callum understands that reference, so it's all good.
I will
It's a
pick the head
starfing.
up and take it back to Marisa.
You take the skull out, or you just pick it up?
Just pick it up.
What, the helmet and the skull?
Yep.
Yeah. You guys see this happening, by the way. Like she's not being sneaky to you guys.
Once.
Not with a 14 anyway. And you just see
I
it
don't
like
see it with
basically
that.
like push one of the helmets off, and then pick it up and carry it over to you guys.
Oh my god,
What
this is
is
worse
this?
than when that cat brought me that dead bird.
Well done,
Someone
Sneak.
gave me head.
Okay, nope, that's it. We're done.
Who taught you that?
End of stream.
Alum, Magnus.
Mhm.
Oh, it was definitely you two, wasn't it?
No.
Hmm.
Who?
Why have you brought this to us, Sneak?
Because I thought I'd show you that they're dead.
Okay.
Thank you,
I
Sneak.
will
This is good of you.
I will remove the skull and attempt to put the helmet on my head. I will poke holes for my horns.
Sneak, cut the horns off every time.
Singular.
As you try and pull the skull out, it seems very firmly affixed to the inside of the helmet.
Oh, someone's glued this in here.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yes,
what's
that's
happened.
what's happened, Sneak. They glued it on.
Oh. We could have done that to my horn, just glued it back on.
Yeah,
Nah.
unfortunately, we didn't really
What's
have
that?
time.
The only way to make glue is from animals, and
Or
yeah,
hoofs.
it's not an option.
Hoofs, you know,
Nightmare.
like
Oh,
tieflings have,
Where's the
Yeah.
centaur when you need it?
or a minotaur.
Wow.
The
Oh,
blue
sorry, too
factory.
soon, too soon, too soon. Oof.
Sam's absolutely massive. Sorry.
Marusa gets cancelled.
We do, you know, like there was a minotaur corpse at some point we could have used.
Marusa,
No.
you go to another plane and you think of your actions.
Honestly, I wish I could.
I mean, me and Bam can organise this.
Please.
We can. Sorry, I'm currently making a syringe with a weird liquid inside.
Huh?
New toys. Sure, we'll say you got a syringe and the equipment that Morgan gave you.
If
I
you
will
just...
call this Cure Wounds.
See, I was hoping you would put the opioids in there. And we could just, like, stab a guy with them.
Sneak,
Nope, this will only
are you
be
still
for healing.
holding the helmet?
I'm what?
Are you still holding the helmet?
Yes.
Why did that take so long?
Because I said it the first time and pick it up.
Oh.
Okay. It starts to feel very hot in your hands all of a sudden.
Oh, crap.
Don't worry, she resists it.
And it
I
almost seems to
will.
be tugging away from you, like pulling back
I'm
towards
going to
the
fucking
soldiers.
pot shot this bit. And just like,
You're gonna kick a solid helmet.
yeah, I'm lobbing.
You
Oh.
lob it or you kick it?
No, I'm lobbing it
Where are you lobbing it?
away.
Always
Mate.
sunny title
Away
casts.
in what direction is what I'm asking.
Left. Left is the right answer, Sneak. Left is always right.
Diagonal away group
Right,
Right.
towards the soldiers or away from the soldiers?
towards soldiers.
Snake's about to
Thank
get
you.
a fucking bowling
That was
strike.
what I wanted to know. Yes, you throw it up in the air, and it seems to almost kind of like slow in the air, and it kind of hovers back over to the one you took it off and clumps back
Nah.
into place.
I'm too weak for this bitch ass witch shit.
Okay, no.
And I'm gonna march there.
Maybe you shouldn't.
I feel like I should take offense to this.
Maybe.
I don't even know
Maybe.
what that means.
I don't think she should have defiled a bunch of corpses.
It was
Usually
just
bad
bad.
voodoo.
Sneak is currently
the one
walking over
corpse.
there to take it back off.
Oh my god.
Okay, you get back there.
Ephraim's just gonna sit down and watch.
What's everyone else doing? Is anybody stopping Sneak?
I'm getting a quick ball bearing out.
Sneak.
Just the one ball bearing, okay.
Yeah, one ball bearing, and I'm going to use my magical tinkering on it.
Oh no, okay,
Here we go.
you do that. Alright, so nobody's stopping you, so you get back to the soldier, what are you doing?
I'm gonna poke it in the eye again.
You poke it in the eye again, your finger goes through the visor again, and into... It's very hot
And
this
the
time, so you
visor
burn your
slams
finger a little
shut.
bit.
Bitch, I know you're in there because you just flew. I'm having none of it. Just to me. let's
No
be friends.
response.
I'll buy you a coffee. You can have some
No
dinner.
response.
Flash a little tea.
No
Can I
response.
throw my ball bearing?
I will take the head off.
Sure, you throw your ball bearing, what's it gonna do?
I throw it at Sneak and see if she catches it.
Sneak, give me a perception check, because a ball bearing is very small, and we'll see whether you notice it. And let me know what you
21.
rolled. 21, yeah. You sense the vibrations in the air as this ball bearing comes flying towards you.
Turn around and
No, I'd like a dex check to see if you catch it first, please.
Yeah, you're not a monk. You don't get to do that.
that was a 10.
Yeah, it just kind of hits your hand and falls to the ground.
And then it explodes.
Does it explode? I don't know what this is. I don't know what you did to it.
So I use magical tinkering to essentially put a little message on there for whenever somebody touches it. And I
Okay, so-
spookily said in as skelety and ghostly voice as I could, hoping that she was looking away at the time, "Fuck off, Sneak."
Oh.
And we'll see what happens.
You just
Rips
Sneak,
the
you
head
just
off
look
the corpse.
over at Bam, who's just like trying to not meet your eye contact.
It's gonna narrow her eyes.
And what else did you say you were doing?
I'll rip the head off the corpse.
All right, you try and pull the head off again, and it gives you a little bit more resistance this time.
Why are we letting her do this?
So I'd like a strength check this time, please.
Because
By the way,
sometimes
I
people
want-
need to learn from their mistakes.
She hasn't ever.
Not yet.
By the way, that ball bearing will forever, now until I die, say "fuck off, Sneak" every time somebody touches it.
That is amazing.
Even with a -1, it's 18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was a good roll, unfortunately for you. So you managed to rip the head off, and the bones give like a crunch as you pull them off. Some of like the spinal cord comes with it somehow.
Oh,
Seems to be like attached to the skull
you
now.
just fatality the corpse.
And you look at it, and you kind of feel like a sense of pride at having been strong enough to defeat this lifeless skeleton. And then you just hear
A what?
What are you hear?
What am I hearing?
like a
Silence.
low rumbling sound.
Ooh.
And you turn around, and it seems to be coming from the monoliths.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
and
Snake!
it
What
kind
have you
of
done?
it kind of rises to like a higher volume,
Actually, I think it's
I'm
happy
putting
to
it
see
back
her.
on. I'm back on.
and then a sort of they seem to be rising up a little bit. Actually, the monoliths off of the ground,
I'm
and then they
putting the head back
slam
on.
back down. No, too late. And then they slam back down, sending a shockwave rippling through the ground. You feel it underneath your feet as it goes past. You can see the sort of almost like a ripple in a pond as someone drops a stone into it, spreading into the distance across the Avernian plains.
No.
What did
Now
you do?
all of China know we're here.
I'm sorry, Mr. Scary Bone Man. I'm putting the head back on.
You put the head back on, it falls off.
Maybe we should go back through the portal now.
I throw the head up
You throw the head what?
in the air.
In the air.
Yeah, up in the air.
There we
Obviously,
go.
the last time she threw it up in the air, obviously.
You know,
flew
like
back,
Phil
didn't it?
Collins.
Oh, okay, yeah. You throw it up in the air, directly up or like at an angle?
At an angle back towards corpse.
Okay. You throw it up in the air, and it just falls down next to the still kneeling skeleton.
Well, I'm fucked. And I'm gonna
Did
walk
you just
off.
break the magic skeleton?
I did, yeah.
Right.
Can you pick up my ball bearing and pass it back to me?
I will pick up the ball bearing and
Okay, so there's
continue on my
probably about 50 of these soldiers lined up outside of the monoliths. And all of them that still have their heads attached, their heads all turn to look at you, Sneak. All 49 of them.
Those guys got any
they
more
do,
wishes
as
left?
you picked up the ball bearing, just fuck off, Snoop.
How far? So this army, how are they arranged? Like, what's the width of the army?
We're literally fighting the
Let's
fucking terracotta army.
say,
That's
yeah,
what I'm thinking.
basically terracotta army kind of style. We'll say there's like it's a square formation, so like not 5 by 5. That would be 25.
60 foot long?
Yeah, sure, go on, yeah, about that.
Oh,
They're sort of like 5 foot apart, so yeah.
Okay.
Why?
for reasons that might become apparent if I decide to protect Snake.
Are they in
well, they're not
lines?
doing anything. They're just looking at Sneak currently.
I'm gonna one up Bam and use a different wall that might be better than his wall.
Bitch, you say what now?
Snake is
Yeah.
just gonna stop and sit down.
They're still looking at you. They tilt their head slightly so that the angle is now looking at you sitting down rather than stood up.
Right, I think we've seen enough of this. I'm just gonna go get her before
As you
bad
walk
stuff
towards
happens.
Sneak, all of the skeleton's hands grip their sword hilts.
Can I run up and show my
Looking at Sneak or up?
currently glowing Hell
Still
Rider
looking at
necklace?
Sneak.
Hmm.
And they raise their swords up. Not blade up, they're just like pulling them up out of the ground. And then they sort of all slam them back down in unison, creating a sort of rhythmic thudding as they keep doing it. Almost like a drum roll.
Oh my god, guys, this is a musical.
Yep, we're in Mulan.
I don't think they respect the purple glowing Hell Rider symbol.
They're not looking at you, they're looking at Sneak
I don't
still.
think Bahamut heard you the first time.
Snake just
I heard a glowing necklace, but I forgot it was the Hell Rider thing. But it doesn't matter anyway.
Snake is just sitting there. She's gonna turn her hands upwards and
Sneak,
just sit there.
perhaps we should retreat to a safe distance.
Their heads begin to turn.
Don't make
Away
me come
from the-
over there, young lady.
Away from the rest of you, towards the area between the monoliths where the door is. And they're all looking at this door. And slowly the stone panels of each side of the door begin to rise up
Right, well, we know where this is
until
going.
finally they're laying flat on either side of the opening. They weren't like attached by a hinge or anything. It was literally just like sort of two slabs of stone that were covering it, which sort of like flipped up and over and are now flat on either side. So the opening is exposed. Sneak, as you're closest, if you look over there, you looking over there?
Yeah.
You see a set of stairs going down into the ground.
I will get up and move towards the stairs. Slowly. Very slowly.
The skeletons have turned their eyes, well, their lack of eyes, back to you, and they watch you as you progress towards this door.
Where are you going?
What happened to telling us where you go?
I think this is where they want me to go.
Yes.
I will attempt to go back to the group, see what happens.
The skeletons shake their heads.
I will look despairingly at the group and turn back to the stairs.
Well, wait
They
for
start
us.
nodding. As you say this, Maruza, they nod more intently.
All right. I guess we're going down. Looks like someone's expecting us.
It's almost like you're descending into a furnace.
Again.
There's so many descents.
It's when you said that the monoliths were rising, I was like, are they rising of the Infernal Lords? Right, is anyone else coming?
Yeah, this is where we
Um,
find out that
Mhm.
rip the head off of Zariel's most prized dead skeleton.
Oh, well.
That was Bill.
You
Uh,
bastard.
He cost a lot
So
of
yeah,
money.
are you waiting at the top of the stairs for everyone else, or are you just plodding on down by yourself?
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Okay, so everybody gets there, assuming everybody else is following.
Yeah.
Walk over.
No objections. Okay, cool. So you all make your way down these stairs, and there's only about 20 foot down. And at the bottom there is a set of doors, which have the Hellrider symbol carved into them. It seems to have a sort of small slot in the center that something could perhaps be inserted into.
Uwe.
It's not too big, maybe only like 2 inches.
What, the opening is?
No, there's like a slot in the door. Like the door is closed. It's got the Hellrider symbol on it, and at the center of the symbol is a small slot,
What shape is it?
circular.
Well,
We
It's not
It's the
deep. It's just a very sort. It's like
Oh, it doesn't have to be deep.
more than a slot.
I think we know what this is for, Bam.
It's Zariel's glory hole.
no.
You look into it.
Well,
and there is
now I
glory.
don't want to look through the hole because you
Okay,
said
yeah,
that.
let's
It's not
look
a
through it.
hole. It's not a hole. It's a slot.
It's an
We
indent.
fill it.
It's an indentation. What is this, Baruza?
You put your fucking badge in it.
Badge?
Your
Really?
badge. Your Hellrider badge.
You mean my necklace?
That thing, yeah.
The thing that's currently changing colours.
Yes, the thing that's currently changing colors.
That feels too logical. I'm putting it in. I put the glowing Hellrider symbol into
There
the
is-
slot.
There is
Well
a
done.
satisfying clunk as the door locking mechanism unlocks, and the two panels of the doors slide into the walls on either side.
Today I've
rumbling
discovered
sounds
the
because they're
Hellrider
heavy.
symbol is circular.
I mean, the symbol itself isn't circular, but like, yeah, it like fit into a circular slot. If you get me.
Yes.
Okay. The doors are open. So you find, as you go through, if you go through, you find yourself in a corridor going to the left and to the right.
Oh, where's that?
Always left.
Always
Okay. So you go left.
It saves us wondering about it for fucking half an hour.
It's true. So you find yourself in what you recognise to be a sort of a funerary chamber. So there's sort of plinths, sort of like, like in Skyrim where there's like an item that's on like a pedestal. There we go. That is the word I was looking for. There are
Yay.
pedestals evenly
Ah, yes.
spaced throughout this room, and on each of them there are urns. They are iron burial urns,
Mm-hmm.
and each of them has a coat of arms engraved on it. They seem to be kind of like family houses, you assume, of the soldiers. And there are racks on the walls which have swords, lances, and shields all hanging from them. And the shields seem to have the Hellrider symbol on them.
Bam, you wanted a shield?
I did want a shield.
You can take one of the shields if you like.
I suddenly feel extremely proficient in this.
You have a shield.
Hell yeah. Hellrider, yeah.
As you pick up the shield, you just hear, almost behind your head, a sort of ghostly whisper. Hey, that was mine.
What, the head?
It's not the head, no.
Can I use it?
I mean, I'm not using it anymore.
Thank you.
And you pick up the shield and you turn around, and behind you is the spectral form of a Hellrider. Not skeletal like the ones outside. This one's like fully flesh and bones. And
I stand
seems to be
in
a
front
man
of this,
in like
this ghostly figure with my glowing Hellrider necklace.
That's cool. How did you get it to glow like that?
Oh, look, on the back is this little slot thing I put into it.
Cool.
Thanks.
Um,
I had a great night last night.
what are you all doing in the crypt? And you see that there's several other ghosts that have now appeared in this room. They're just kind of wandering around and looking at you all.
We're actually looking for one of you.
Oh, which one?
I can't.
And another one's just like, is it me? Did my mum send you?
Shit, guys,
How's
what's
she
his fucking
doing?
name? I've forgotten it already.
I ain't helping. You guys are going to remember this.
It began with an A.
It didn't.
Did it not?
Does anyone remember Araya? Do any of you know her?
Oh yes, Raya. Raya was a new recruit.
Raya. No, there isn't a Raya here.
Not here.
No, that means dead.
Do you know who we are?
You are Hellriders
You're a
that
ghost.
went into hell.
That's right, yes. We are the Hellriders. We fought alongside Zariel hundreds of years ago on her foray into hell to quell the devil and demon tide. Unfortunately, we failed and Zariel herself fell to evil. You know this story, I'm sure. If you're here.
No,
Yes.
never heard of it.
Oh, no, never heard of it.
We were the Hell Riders under General Olanthius.
Oh, this was a
Olanthius.
mistake.
Hmm. Wouldn't happen to see a Haruman knocking about, would you?
No, not that
No.
one. The other one.
You
Shit.
mean
Boris.
Olanthius?
Oh, see, you were saying modern Canaan said it like Olanthius, so I thought it began with an A.
Easy mistake to make.
Yes, that guy.
It has an
Or
A
gal.
in it.
Or neither.
He is a man. He's got
was-
a white beard and
I was-
white hair.
I was under the assumption that all Hell Riders were
Santa?
female.
No,
Don't know where I got that from.
that's never been a thing.
Oh no, that's the Valkyries from Thor Ragnarok.
yeah. Yes, Olanthius, our leader, tried to take his own life when Zariel turned, but Zariel rose him as a death knight to ensure his loyalty. After this, we were the ones who followed him, and our souls are forever cursed to remain here.
Your what?
Our souls.
Oh,
It did
okay.
sound like he said assholes.
Our
That's good.
souls.
Our souls.
What did I put this symbol in earlier?
Please, you must help us to find rest.
How could we do such?
I mean, if you need rest, just go to bed.
Like, can we get you like a nice warm cup of hot milk?
No, we need to pass on to our afterlife.
Oh, yeah, me too, buddy. How do you do it?
In the next room, there are some steelies that have our names inscribed upon them. They are cursed. As long as our names are upon them, we are doomed to remain here. If you destroy those, we will be freed.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Yes, we're kind of incorporeal. We can't do it ourselves.
I mean, we have no reason not to help you.
Thank you. You are good souls.
Right, everybody?
I don't have a soul.
Yes, you do.
Everyone has a soul,
So,
even
it's-
Rufus.
Mine's
You
kind
have a
of
soul, you just owe it to someone else.
mine's kind of fucked up. Not gonna lie.
I sold my
Your
soul.
soul's been through the washing machine.
It's shrunk in the washing machine,
Slightly
and it's
pink.
like slightly the wrong color.
I mean, you are slightly the wrong color currently, so
Yeah,
it checks
true.
out.
True.
All right, so we just destroy them.
Do you promise to help us?
I mean,
If it means I can use
true.
this bazooka, sure.
You use a what?
Like a
It's a
bubblegum.
bazooka. That's what I call it.
Okay, that is a weird contraption I have not seen.
You
What
put one thing in
developments
one
have there
end,
been
and
in the
it
material
ends up in
plane?
the other side.
Ah. Right, well, we should tell them. We should tell them now that they've promised. Yes, we should. And they kind of talk amongst themselves. They turn around and they said, "You've already activated the call. Olanthius will be making his way back
Oh, that's
to the
good.
crypt. He won't be pleased.
I see. So you're telling us that he is the one responsible for keeping you here.
No, we are bound to his service while he serves Zariel. We are kept here. But
Right.
the Steelies bind us to him.
What is a
They are
steely?
destroyed. Basically, it's a big tombstone.
Oh, right. Okay.
With like the sort of memorial tower things you have for
Yeah.
when there's a lot of dead people and it has all the names on them,
hmm
like that.
I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to break those and then beat Olanthius up a little bit, right?
Olanthius is a tortured soul. He is bound to Zariel's service, but he despises what she has become. He has no choice but to serve her. There is still good in him.
All right, then maybe we can talk to him. Let's get on with
He
right, everybody.
beyond the room with the Steelies. His quarters. He keeps journals still. Perhaps you could. I hate to tell you to read a man's diary, but perhaps you could gain some insights that could help you
Dear
convince
diary,
him not to kill you.
today Zariel said I did a good job, and that made me have butterflies in my tummy.
Me tum tum.
He might, yes, that kind of thing. If there is some evidence of his humanity in those journals, you could use it to appeal to him.
Oh, sounds simple
But
enough.
please hurry, he'll be here within the hour.
Right, so we've got to go bash down a couple tombstones. No big deal. Let's get on with it.
I'm
Yes,
already
we
in
cannot
there.
leave this room. Yeah, Pam's gone through the door. There isn't actually a door; it's just kind of all corridors in this place.
Mm-hmm.
You do see there's two corridors leading off from this room. Well, three, including the one you came from. There's one to the south and one to the southeast. The ghosts are pointing to the one to the southeast. So you going that way?
Yeah, that's what they told us
Yes.
to go.
Okie dokie. So you go down there, and you find sort of a long, wide hallway. Sort of a thin rectangular room. There are four Steelies in there, and each of them has hundreds of names etched onto it. And above them, there is a plaque that in common says, "Here lie the fallen. May their souls echo here until the end of time."
Oh, okay.
Well, let's see what we can do about that.
The wall on the same side as the passage you came in by has a big carved relief which shows a blindfolded angel that you recognize as Zariel when she was. She's still angelic, but before she fell. And she is on the back of a mammoth with feathered wings, which is reared up. And Zariel is holding her sword high above her head.
Who's that pretty lady?
And sort of carved around them are the fallen bodies of soldiers and devils. And this carving takes up the whole wall opposite the Steelies.
Well, we've got a job to do, everyone.
Yeah.
Smash.
Yeah. How are we gonna do this? There's a lot of names on there.
I cast catapult.
Okay, what are you catapulting?
I am catapulting 2 torches.
Torches?
Lit ones?
No,
Okay.
I just need an object that weighs a pound or 1 to 5 pounds.
Would you like a
Okay.
candelabra?
Yep, that is something Magnus has.
Why?
I mean,
I have.
I could
I
use
have a
that instead if
few.
you like.
Where?
The
He
wall still
doesn't
has to make me a
collecting them.
dexterity. The
They're
wall's still
pretty
going to
good
have to make me a
candles.
dexterity saving throw either way.
All right.
The wall or the sort of plinths? I like the word plinth.
Whatever the name's
It's
wrong.
the word of the day. All right, let me find you a picture of what this looks like.
I currently just have it at the end of the bazooka.
Yep.
Magic
We're
ready.
freeze
Just need
framing
to.
for a second.
I'm holding that trigger. Oh, it's quivering.
Don't say that.
Can I
Yeah,
take
don't
this
say
that.
responsibility to really blow up the graves of these men and women that fought in hell?
If you don't,
And then,
Isn't this a war crime?
Who's like good?
They're asking you to do it.
Yeah, but how do we know it's actually them, though? It could just be some old spectral ghost
true.
wanting to
You
troll
know,
the dead.
Alum, I really wish you would have asked this when we were talking to the ghosts.
I don't know. I mean, you say that like I don't want to do
it's
it.
like this kind of thing. You know, like the Rosetta Stone, like that kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Okay.
An obelisk.
Yeah, kind of obelisky, not quite as big as an
Not
obelisk,
penis shaped.
and also
didn't
yeah,
say it
less,
was shaped
less,
like
less
that.
phallic. Um,
They're supposed to be phallic
Yeah.
symbols.
so you fire a torch at one of these, yeah?
I'm using the catapult spell.
Yes. So you catapult one of these torches at it.
Yes.
To
To deal 3d8 damage.
it bounces off harmlessly.
Yeah,
You
that's
see
it.
almost kind of like a magical aura deflects this torch.
Yeah.
The fuck? How did it succeed my deck save?
Right, but that's up to you guys. I that's not my expertise. Any ideas?
1 second. I walk up to it. I try to cast a spell magic.
What range is that?
What, to spell magic?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I said I walked up to it. So we'll see what happens to me.
So how are you dispelling the magic? Are you doing it
Touching it?
by just?
I can do it from within 120 foot. Nice.
Ooh. Okay. Is
I
that
go
like,
hocus pocus, woogity boo, magic's bullshit, go away you.
give what's the rules for it? Is it like under a certain level it's automatic and then
So if it's a
is it like
third level or
countable?
lower kind of spell, it's automatic
Yeah,
because I'm casting
okay.
at third level. If it's fourth level or higher, I've got to roll a check.
Right,
DC being 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay. Let's call it. I'll tell you what, you roll me the check and I'll tell you if you get it or not.
No. Last time I did that, you just said it's not enough. Or
Right.
or I got higher and then you said, well, it's still not good enough.
Okay, DC 17.
Damn, it's 7th level.
Yeah, don't ask me to tell you what spell it is though.
Don't worry, I don't expect you to.
Can I hit it with my mace?
You can try.
I got a
Cool.
27.
27.
Oh!
Yeah, you dispel the magic. This one is no longer shielded.
I will hit it with my mace.
Smack.
The one that he just unshielded.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, sure.
Like, would
you
it
hit me,
look
mace.
like-
Give me damage.
Would it look like it was like unshielded?
Like, did it
You
shimmer
can't really
or...
tell because the shimmer only appeared when he hit it with the torch. It wasn't sort
Okay.
of there before.
Well, I'll just hit the one closest to him.
All right, you hit it with your mace. Give me
Ooh.
damage.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm rolling to hit. It's a
No.
rock. 6.
6. Yeah, you leave a great big dent in this structure.
Hmm.
And you look at where you hit it, It seems like you smashed a couple of the names off of it,
This is going to take some time.
and
If
you
I
just
may.
hear like a couple of voices go, "We're free."
um,
I have something I may do that might help.
hmm.
But Alam, I will need you to stay back for your own safety.
Okie dokie.
And I just and I breathe my acid breath all the way, like in a line, all the way up the one side of the thing.
Yeah, we'll say the names are only on one side of these things.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like I start low and I position my head upwards.
Yeah.
Like a Godzilla beam.
That's acid, right?
It is.
Yeah. Give me some damage.
Cool. I'm currently of a 10th level, so I need 3d6. That's 6. That's 3, and that is 2. So that makes it 11.
11 damage altogether.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll say because of the nature of the damage and the way that you're doing it, you do manage to burn off all of the names on this one.
Nailed it.
You just hear like a mass of voices all kind of cry out in glee and then wither away.
Oh, yes. I forgot one thing, is that now that it's Fizban's Treasury of Dragons is out, Dragonborns are cooler.
You're not a Dragonborn anymore.
I'm technically still I still use the Dragonborn stat, shut up.
Oh, has it changed the thing on D&D Beyond automatically?
It hasn't, but
Okay.
if I ask it to, it will.
Okay, well, let me know what the details are yet, because I haven't seen any of this yet, so I'll need to
It
okay
literally
it
just makes
before
the
you do
dragon
it.
breath better.
Okay, well,
Mhm.
I'll still need to see it.
Yeah, I'll show you it later.
Yeah, show me it after the session. Currently, you're a vanilla Dragonborn.
I am no such thing. I'm a fucking
Yeah,
Abishai.
you've done one of the 4.
Yeah, I have.
There's still 3 more of these things.
Oh my god.
It's going to take a while.
And I believe you only get Dragon Breath once a day.
If I have Fizban's Treasury of Dragons, it's equal to my fucking proficiency mod. I think. If I'm
Yeah,
remember
that sounds
correctly.
a bit better.
I don't have
And
any fiery.
I can also replace just one of my attacks per turn with it instead of wasting entire action.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty good.
so if you're a monk, that's pretty good.
Oh, I still only get 2. I still only get 2 action attacks, but
Yeah,
you go on me.
right. So we've got 3 more of these things. About 20 minutes has passed. And
You guys
I
aren't going to
think
make me
after
dispel
that,
all of them, are you?
I think after that we'll take a quick break.
I don't know. Well, how else are we going to get past this thing?
I collapse for break.
Yeah, 'tis break time.
Okay. BRB.
everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody.
We're back.
Okay, so we're missing a BAM, as Callum has called it a night, as he doesn't feel too good. So BAM's last action is going to be that he's going to dispel the magic from the other three gravestones. So that those are gone. What are the rest of you doing?
Smashing up your graves.
Are you just smashing it up? What? How are you doing that?
I've got a big sword.
Okay. Smashing up stone with a sword would probably.
It's a great sword.
It's magical as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're fine then. Because I don't think magical weapons can actually be damaged other than magically.
I've
I will
actually got
help with
two.
my mace.
I've got 2 magic greatswords if someone wants to grab one.
It's fine. I'll just give you a bear cloak that has extra arms, and then you
I
can
know,
use both.
right?
All
I'm very excited about that.
right. So Ephraim, what's Ephraim doing?
So now that they're dispelled, what else is in this room?
There is the big carving on the wall. There's kind of like a raised bit that these gravestones are on. Other than that, it's just the hallway that you came in via. Unless you want to have a more detailed look at the room.
Could I have a more detailed look at the carving to see if there's anything that I could glean from it?
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Yes.
8 damage from my sword swing.
That is a nat 1.
Yeah, it's just a pretty carving.
Cool. I tried my best, people.
Anybody else want to have a look around while Maru's is going ham on
Is there any
the gravestone?
Is there any religious symbols?
Good question.
There's lots.
I-
There's a. You have a look at the carving, and you notice that there's.
Isn't it pretty?
It is so pretty. There's a symbol of Lathander.
Ooh.
Ooh, you love the fan.
Yeah.
a
That's
bit of
about it.
Lathander.
No helm, unfortunately.
Boo, 0 out of 10.
Are you investigating the carving as well?
Yeah, I'll investigate.
Give me an investigation check then.
Come on, join me.
That's a 19.
19. You notice that the trunk of the mammoth looks like it's made out of a slightly different stone.
Could I fiddle with it?
How exactly are you fiddling with it?
So when you say the trunk, like, could I grab onto it?
Are you telling us there's junk in that trunk?
So it's still sort of like part of the carving, but it is.
Can I rub my hands on it? Productive.
No, Alan's doing it. Sorry.
Where did you
Yeah, that's
fucking
I'm kind
know?
of.
So yeah, it's kind of, you could probably grab hold of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and like wiggle it up and down.
Yeah, it seems
just
kind of
a little
loose
bit.
somehow.
Seeing him do this, can I hand him a dagger? Be like, maybe this would be helpful.
Yeah, you give him the dagger.
They use like, is there a room for a dagger to like slip in like a crack or
Yeah,
something?
you could probably. There's a gap big enough for the blade of a dagger, probably.
Okay, I'll try and slip it in and leverage.
Yeah, you do that, and it comes out a little bit further, and you see that like the bit that's attached to the rest of the trunk is almost like on a hinge.
Ah, sick. I will pull it out.
You pull out the trunk. The trunk is now erect.
Oh.
And you hear a sort of sliding of stone against stone, and you look at the other side of the room, and a secret door has opened.
Huzzah.
Maruza doesn't notice any of this because Maruza is still attacking the.
Listen,
I'll say you've destroyed one of them by this
A
point.
bunch of ghosts asked me to help them pass on to a peaceful afterlife. I only want to save for myself, so I'm doing my best.
Nice.
Yeah, you destroyed one of them so far. Has anybody got any other ways of destroying them, or are we investigating this new door?
I don't think radiant damage would do much.
Hmm.
Arguably, radiant damage could do the most, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
And-
Actually, give me. Are you taking a look at these things?
Yeah. Just like looking for weak spots.
I'll tell you what. I'll say Bam after dispelling the magic. Will have told you because he would have investigated these things thoroughly. That they still have a necromantic residue of magical aura on them. So, radiant might actually help.
Hmm. Oh.
Could I go up to one of them and just whisper a divine word into where its ear would be?
How close are you getting?
I don't want to be as close as I thought I did. About 5 centimeters away.
Okay.
Very specific.
Yes.
You feel it's like tingling on your skin as you get that close to it.
Good feeling or a bad feeling?
Just a tingling. What do you say?
I'm just going to use Word of Radiance.
Okay. That's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll say the radiant energy just burns away the names that are inscribed on it.
Sick.
And I'm not going to make you roll for damage because otherwise it's just going to take forever.
Each name roll.
Yeah, what can we read the names?
Too late. There's only one with names left on it.
You have to tell us all of those then.
Run up and destroy
Okay, there's 25 of them. Are you ready?
Yeah. Yes,
There is. Hang on. Let me find the page.
Oh.
I was joking.
That
We don't
is,
have to.
Too late now.
Too late. Oh, this is stupid. Xanathars is rubbish. It has first names but no surnames. This is stupid.
Ooh.
Humans get the shit end of the stick. Yeah, there's a bunch of names. None of them you recognize, basically.
Good night, Dave.
Actually, you do recognize Olanthius and yeah. You also see. Actually, no, you wouldn't see that because that wouldn't be here. Never mind. Yeah, but you see Olanthius as like one of the main name at the top. Says the following are all soldiers who served under General Olanthius. But yeah, you got one left.
I guess it's time to whisper sweet nothings.
So you do the same thing, or would Alan like to have a go?
I think I'm fine seeing this all happen.
Okay, fair enough. So you and Marisa work together, radiant and sword damage to destroy this one.
And as mighty as my voice, apparently.
It was joint effort.
Once upon a time, I could have helped you with a radiant thing, but stand body.
So yeah, that's all of them destroyed, and you realise now that there was almost like a background noise of chattering voices, which now comes to a complete standstill.
Has the tingling stopped?
Yes, as all the things have been destroyed.
That's a shame.
So the trunk is still pulled out, and the door is still there waiting for you to go through it. Congratulations. You have freed the souls that were entombed here.
Well, that's less soldiers for him to use against us. And
that's very true.
We kind of did a good thing.
Oh, also, all of you now have the benefit of a bless spell that lasts for 24 hours.
Oh, fuck yeah.
as
Wow.
you feel the energy go into you of the grateful
Really?
dead.
It was the good tingles.
It's good tingle now.
Right, so now if this Olanthius guy is coming towards us, we should probably set up a defense or figure out a plan.
Why don't we explore
Um,
the elephant
they
door?
did say he would be there within the hour, and it's been about 40 minutes.
Let's go in the door. You'll never expect us to find it. I mean, what door?
So is anyone going through?
Yeah, I'll go through.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so it's a very sort of small chamber. There is a writing desk in there, which seems to be about the only bit of furniture other than a chair. And there are 8 leather-bound books resting atop it, and some writing implements.
I would like to read book number 4.
Okay. You read book number 4. It is a journal belonging to Olanthius. Fortunately, it is written in common. The dates are... he hasn't dated it, but you look at the front and it just says after Zariel's fall. Journal number 4.
Easy.
Yeah, after Zariel.
After Zariel, yeah. Okay, number 4. Let's go to the 4th bullet point. It basically, you have a skim read through it, and basically it talks about how he's mourning the death of his fellow warriors, and he feels powerless to help them to move on.
Oh,
Done it, mate.
already sorted. Don't worry.
He kind of laments the fact that he knows how to free them, but his body won't allow him to because he's bound to the service of Zariel, and it would be against Zariel's wishes to do so.
You're right.
Well,
yes.
I'll tell this to everyone and be like, well, he owes us a favour now. We've just done it.
Yes, but the way I see it, we're going to have to sort of find some sort of loophole that allows him to help us.
What about if he helps Sneak? Because is Sneak really on our side?
I was going to go with more the fact that if he points us in the right direction of Zariel, then we'll get there sooner and she can kill us quicker.
That also rings true.
Like a Toll of the Dead. Anyone
and I
else
put
got
all
ideas?
of the journals into Bam's hat.
Do you want to have a look at any more of them?
We'll skim them all very quickly, but just to look for pre-pictures.
Yeah, you flick through. You see a bit where Olanthius is talking about Zariel's capitulation to Asmodeus.
Yes.
And how she basically transformed into a devil herself. He kind of blames himself for not seeing the warning signs of Zariel's fall from grace, how sort of single-minded she was to slay demons at any cost, even when she was an angel. And then another one is talking about how he took his life, but Zariel raised him into an undead monster, and he kind of laments his own existence, what he's become. Wishes that she'd just kind of let him rest. There's another bit where he's talking about Haruman.
Ooh,
and he talks about his days as a comrade in arms to him. How even then he was kind of a heartless man with no compassion, but he served Zariel faithfully, and how he's now become the kind of personification of those feelings. Now he's a devil, and he punishes anyone who stands in Zariel's way. And finally, you read a bit where he speaks about Yale, the other general, the woman, who you can tell from his writing that he respects her greatly and maybe even adores her almost.
Did we see her in the visions?
You did. She is the one that plunged the sword into the ground and the citadel came up around it.
The one
She
that
was,
Trophus knows.
There we go. Yes. The Yale and Lulu. I get it. Cool. Yeah, that's one. That makes sense.
Yeah, because she's the key.
Yeah.
Like a Yale key.
The L and the E are the wrong way around, but yes.
Damn it.
That is how you spell it. So it's like Yael.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah, so he talks about her, he respects her and adores her. He also hints in a journal that he knows where she and the Sword of Zariel are.
Oh, we could just
but
ask
he
him.
He does not write down the location in his book.
What a tease.
We could just
With
ask
him
him.
Atlas himself.
But yeah, I'll say that's about another 20 minutes. And are you all? I'd say most of you would be in the gravestone room because you'd only be able to squeeze like 1 or 2 people in the writing room.
But all the books I'm
yeah,
put into a hat.
Yep, so you put them in Bam's hat, all 8 of them.
Nice.
And so that if you just want to make a note of that on your character sheet, because obviously Callum cannot, or in your notes or whatever.
Yeah, I'll write it somewhere.
Yep. So you hear footsteps coming towards the room that you're in. You doing anything, or are you just going to sort of lounge around?
Lounge it.
Act casual.
Could I get my dagger back from Alan, please?
Oh yeah, here you go.
Yep.
How similar does my dagger look to the dagger that Olanthius used for Puzzle League? Like, was his just like a generic dagger? Okay, cool. That's
fine.
People
fairly
listening
generic.
to the pod
just like
be
a sort of
what?
A soldier's dagger.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's what it means.
You saw that there were some of the soldiers' weapons in the previous room. If you wanted one that was exactly like it, it was kind of, military issue.
Could I go get one quickly? Could we say that has occurred?
Yeah, sure. You run and get one. The footsteps are getting closer. You hear them coming down the stairs. And you run back into the room that you came from. Or are you going to stay where you are?
No. I'm going to run back. Act casual.
Okay. So you have that dagger.
Don't act suspicious.
Let's see if I can find a picture of him.
Is he the Ted person? No, that's Haruman.
No, that's Haruman.
No, that's Haruman. Because I could just show you a picture of a Death Knight, but I think there is like a specific depiction of him.
Well, I'm just worried he won't be able to hear us. It's okay, I'll wait for you guys to get it.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Wait, no, I was wrong. Devil Ted is Olanthius.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no! Devil Ted incoming.
Yeah, it's Devil Ted. You remember what he looks like?
I do.
You do.
He should have been invited to Smash Bros.
Maybe he was, and we've just intercepted his mail.
Yeah. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, the picture's perfect. Hang on, let me put it in again.
Him with his
Put
dagger.
it in stream info. So he comes in holding the detached skull with the spinal cord that Sneak ripped off.
Oh my god! He literally is.
He literally is.
And as Higa's mum and dad in the background.
Yeah, Higa's mum and dad in the background. Yeah, so he walks in with kind of that like wispy effect. His helmet has kind of been created in a likeness of his face.
That sucks.
Yeah, because it's obviously not pretty under there currently with him being undead and all.
So this guy's like fantasy Darth Vader. Is that what you're telling us?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, ask him about sand. Let us know.
So yeah, he steps in, sees you all in the room, sees the destroyed gravestones. He's just like, "Who are you? Why are you here?"
We freed them so they could rest.
Yes.
Zariel will not be pleased.
Oh, that's a shame.
Old Zariel or new Zariel?
He kind of takes a moment, thinks about it.
Mint condition.
Give me a persuasion check.
I will give you a persuasion check. I should have taken the thing that gave me expertise. Oh, for fuck's sake. 11.
Zariel will not be pleased.
What, this one?
You.
And I point to the mural of Angel Zariel before she was fallen.
Yeah. That was me saying yeah, not him.
Okay. Fuck, sorry.
He kind of he looks over at the mural. Just like, you have released her servants, those who would serve her will to destroy Demon the Horde.
He has so many. She doesn't need them.
All will serve her. All will destroy
Even Yale?
the filth. Yale. He seems kind of taken aback by the mention of that name. She was pure of heart, unlike Haruman.
We can help.
You were pure of heart.
Ariel when she fell. My heart is no more. It does not matter.
You used this dagger to kill yourself so that you didn't have to serve her, and you were forced to do this.
Are you pulling out the dagger?
I've got it out on show.
He kind of walks up to you, holds his hand out.
No, hand it over.
He takes it. He seems to kind of hold it in one hand, almost like weighing it, testing the balance of it.
Do you remember it?
Yes, I do remember. She didn't let me rest.
She didn't. How long has it been since you rested?
I don't know. Too long. My men, they're all gone now. You released them. I have no army. I have no way to serve her. You've destroyed my purpose.
I mean, this wasn't the purpose you chose, though. Not the original purpose.
It's the purpose that was chosen for me.
You made a choice for yourself, and then that was taken from you.
We can help you get a new purpose.
I've heard there's openings at Starbucks.
Fantasy Costa is always hiring.
Deviled head.
You get to see us a lot as well. Hey, works for Fantasy Ocado now.
What do you know of Zariel?
We know she was pure.
She was. I have heard of your presence in Avernus. Zariel has told me of your meddling.
Oh, so she knows about this. That's good.
She knows all that occurs in her realm.
Oh, she watched a football match then.
Yeah, we kind of kicked her ass there, honestly.
Pretty impressive.
She bet against you.
Oh,
Oh, that's not good.
Whoa.
Good to know she's a fan of football, though. Maybe this plan might work out after all.
She was very disappointed in Harry Chains.
Maybe we
We
should
did-
challenge her to a football match.
That was the end game. We've done it.
She does not partake in football.
More like wing ball for her, huh?
Haha. He kind of looks past you all and he's like, "Where are my journals?
I actually have no
You've been
idea.
reading through my things."
You had journals? Ah, I love reading. I miss books.
I too miss books. Reading them, not writing them.
Do you want us to go buy you a book? The Wandering Emporium probably has books.
I would not get the joy from it that I once did.
We could get our resident tiefling to read it to you.
Enough chatter. Why are you here?
We seek the sword of Zariel.
I expected as much.
Then why did you ask, my dude?
Well,
I just
didn't
want to
know for
lick
sure.
it.
Right, basically, here's the thing.
That's odd.
We know that you, Olanthius, are predisposed to help us in certain ways. However, you may find it easier to think from a different perspective. We seek the sword of Zariel, yes, so that we can put an end to her reign, but I'm sure Zariel would be rather grateful of you if you were to get us to her quicker by doing so. You help us both in telling us where it is. And we can help Yale too.
It's true. Zariel does seek the sword also.
And we're no match for Zariel, surely. So if we get the sword and she knows all, we'll get the sword and she'll be able to take it from us, surely.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a persuasion check. You can have advantage because Marisa's helping.
I'm so glad
Or
that you're
whichever
getting
one
some. No, I'm glad that Ephraim's getting a roll. My fucking charisma sucks.
Oh, so the highest is a 13 and I have a
Oh.
+8.
Buns. Don't forget your bless.
Oh yeah, what's
Okay, bless.
is bless a D6 or D4?
Yeah, let's call it a D6.
Oh, mega bless.
Yeah, you have a D6's worth of bless for 24 hours.
That is an 18.
Better.
An 18. Your point is sound. If I tell you where to find the sword, if you retrieve it from there, then nothing will stop Zariel from taking it from you.
In everyone's best interest.
She cannot reach this place, but if you go there
Indeed.
and bring it back,
And we can check on Yale for you while we're there. Maruza tries to wink, but he only has one eye, so it looks more like a blink.
he just blinks.
And this gives you a purpose
Yale.
again, and you've served
Yes.
Zariel by doing this.
How logically
Yes, you're
sound.
right. I served, and he looks at the carving, just kind of touches the arm of the carved Zariel. I have served Zariel. Very well. I will tell you where the sword is.
He says the bleeding citadel. That's it, we're done.
It's the bleeding citadel, yeah. The bleeding citadel erupted around the sword, but it was removed from this plane by Asmodeus to keep it from Zariel. The only way to reach it is through the arches of Ulok. That's it.
The what?
That's
Sorry,
the
say
way.
that again.
The Arches of Ulok.
Arches of Ulok.
Yes, that's ULLOCH, Ulok.
I don't
Or
suppose
Ulok.
you've got any teleportation runes written down for that place at all?
No, I'm not Dazan.
Perhaps Modern Kane. Who the hell's that? Perhaps Modern Canaan can help us with that.
Perhaps.
Right. Well,
I do not. They are on this plane somewhere, the Arches.
I would like to tell to
I've
you.
heard they are.
Sorry.
I've heard they are guarded by a terrible guardian.
Hmm.
One who speaks in riddles.
Oh, just the one, huh? It's usually two. One tells a lie, one
There's
tells the
not one
truth.
who tells the truth. Yeah. No, it's just one person who speaks in riddles.
Interesting.
That is all I know. But it's said that if
Oh
you...
shit, it's the second coming of Melvin.
It is said that they will be able to transport you to the Bleeding Citadel,
Oh, well, that's lucky.
as the Arches are a gateway to many places.
Right. Well, listen, Olanthius. I'll tell you what I told your soldiers. I too seek a passage to the afterlife, and you seem like you have nothing left to be here for. As soon as either we die or, we're sitting there begging for our lives on our knees to Zariel, or perhaps even if we win against her, I will attempt to petition with her to allow you to pass on.
If you deal with Zariel one way or the other, you will either perish and I will be as I was before, or she will be gone, and so will I.
Is that what you want? To be gone?
I wish to pass on from this life.
Say
I've
no
been
more.
here too long.
Consider it done. Everyone, we only have a short amount of time until those portals close.
It's been about 2 hours, I'd say.
Exactly.
Well, Olanthius, you've been a terrible help to us, but a great help to Zariel.
Wink.
He kind of inclines his head. You can't see if he's winking or not because the helmet's in the way, and obviously you probably wouldn't be able to tell because you assume it's a skull behind there. He just kind of sort of nods at you. He's just like, I will remain here. I have no purpose now. My army has passed on. If you need me, or if Zariel needs me, I will be here.
Actually, do you have a sending stone number?
I was literally about to ask that.
Why, yes, I do. And he pulls open a drawer in the writing desk. It's just like, it's sort of like made out of the same sort of like hellish material that the chains were made out
Nether
of.
brick, yeah.
Yeah, nether brick.
Yeah.
And he just kind of gets it out, clunks it to your sending stone, and the numbers are exchanged.
Well, Bluetooth, huh?
Yep.
Well, we should be going.
Yeah, we should go. I hope you find your journal soon.
See you later.
Farewell.
Journey.
And you see him pull out a new blank journal.
That one too.
And he sits down and begins to write and waves to you.
Today I met my new best friends.
Yeah. Honestly, he was kind of a good guy. I expected it to go way poorlier. More poorly. Worse. Yeah.
There's ways it could have done, but you guys managed to avoid that.
I think we were quite smart in thinking up that tactic.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was good. That was clever.
We do have the moments here on Wednesday Vibes.
So you guys leaving the crypt?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you make your way back through the tunnels, and you make your way back up the stairs. Everything's pretty much the same as you left it, until you get up to the surface again. You see that all the positioned skeletons that were kneeling have all fallen down into pieces on the floor, on the surface. You also see at the back of them, parked next to the portal, is a chariot, which is pulled by two of these, which just kind of metallic bulls.
Gorgons.
Yes, gorgonzolas, with sort of green acidic breath. They kind of snort at you and paw the ground as they see you.
Damn, sure to be good to have that get immune to acid damage for 1 minute right about now.
But the portal is still open.
Where did they come from?
Oh, you can assume that they're what Olanthius arrived on.
Oh. Good
On the chariot pulled by them.
metal cows.
They haven't charged at you yet, so you assume that they're okay with you.
Right.
Back in the portal we go.
Yeah. Okay. So you'll jump back through the portal. You find yourselves back in the divination room. You all kind of fall in a heap on the floor. You see Mordenkainen is just sat at a desk that he's pulled into the room, sipping a cup of tea.
Hello, Mordenkainen, we're back.
Ah, I see you made it back in one piece. Was your trip successful?
I didn't realize this took 600 episodes. Pause for applause. There we go.
Right. Yeah, I just got it. It's 1,000 episodes, actually.
Yeah, but they get
in
one thing
the
done in
month.
600 episodes. Well, we have some information, and he's not dead.
Who wasn't?
Olanthius.
Oh, Olanthius.
Yes.
Yes, I've heard of his current predicament.
No, I mean we left him alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
Things went very well then.
Yes.
He's our friend now.
Yes, we even got his telephone number.
Oh, have you got Mordenkainen's already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
definitely.
course we have.
Okay, cool.
We've got the big M's.
The big M.
Yeah, between us we're Eminem.
We're on first name terms.
It's Eminem.
Yeah, MMM.
That's my cup of sugar.
Eminem.
Don't ask what Sneaker Bruiser are.
Marks and Spencer.
Oh, if only there
Yeah.
was someone who started with a D and then you could have PDSM.
I've changed my name to Dagnus, everybody.
Okay. So he's just like, right. Tell me, what did you learn?
Right.
And he just kind of like leans forward in his chair, puts his hands
apparently
together.
the Bleeding Citadel is past the arches of Ulok, which is guarded by a man who speaks in riddles, who will lead us there should we, I assume, succeed in answering his riddle.
Ah, you answer him his riddles 3.
I don't know if there's 3 of them, I just know that there's a riddle.
Yeah, they usually come in 3s.
That's what we've discovered so far on our journeys on a Wednesday.
We do also have insight into the riddle. Apparently there's there's some trees by a river with a hole in the ground. Nah, that's an obscure joke. Never mind.
Was that from the song?
Yeah, the song, yeah.
Yeah, I love that song.
It's a great song. Anyway,
Cool.
the song's called The Riddle. Anyway, I've rambled.
Oh, that's what it's called.
It's literally called The Riddle. That's why I said it.
Yeah. Anyway. Right, so the Archers of Ulok, I've heard of these.
Yes.
Do you know where they are?
Yes.
They're on this plane.
That helps.
Do you have any teleportation runes for that?
Do I have any teleportation runes? Who do you take me for?
Modern
It's
Canaan.
just like I have a
again?
teleportation room.
Oh wow. Awesome.
Okay, well,
Of course you do.
Also, my whole tower plane shifts. You think I can't teleport people somewhere?
I've just never seen you do it for people, so I don't know if that's a thing you could do. Like, I don't know if you could take us to the Archers of Ulok. I don't know if that's within your ability.
He just glares at you. If I do it, I'll do it because I choose to do it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
because
if
it's up to
Goad
you,
me
my
into
guy.
it. Anyway, there is one portal still open. Would you like to go see Haruman, or did you get all you wanted from Olanthius?
Right, guys, quick huddle.
Mordenkainen walks over.
No, this includes you, Mordenkainen.
He huddles up.
So the thing is, we pretty much have most of the information we need. So if shit goes wrong when we go through this portal, we can just, skedaddle. How's that sound?
yeah,
Mordenkainen just puts his hand up. Again, I won't be going through the portal with you.
Yes, but you can close it behind us, correct?
If that's what you wish.
No, I mean, as we come back through it, you can close it.
Oh, of course, yeah. And he
Yeah.
clicks his fingers, and the one to Olanthius closes.
Oh, perfect.
man's got spell slots to burn.
Wasn't sure whether they could actually be closed on command, or if you had to wait out the 8 hours. Or...
No, I can close them on command using a bonus action.
What does that mean?
I don't know what a bonus action is. Anywho. Tally ho.
If you wish to go through, then I'll keep the portal open.
Marissus?
You have another, and he looks at his watch. You have another 5.5 hours by my count.
Wonderful. That should be plenty of time.
Yep.
Are we ready? Arrangements
Yeah.
completed.
Yeah.
Sound off.
Alright. Maruza steps through the portal.
All right. Question for you guys: would you like to leave it there, or do you want to do a little bit through this portal?
I don't
We
know.
can do a little bit.
It's up to everyone. I think it's a good stopping point if we do decide to stop. But
Yeah.
depends
I
what
can
time
sit up.
people are up in the morning.
I don't have to get up in the morning, but I can sit and die for a little bit longer.
That's good.
Yeah.
That makes us feel
Okay.
fucking guilty. Jesus Christ.
I
I've
can
got
die
to
in
stop
about
now,
an hour.
apparently.
All right.
And
Sorry.
anyone got a
Yeah.
healing potion?
What did you take damage from?
No, as in, I think
From
it means in
chest
real life.
infection.
Yeah.
Oh, I do actually. It's
Oh.
called Lucasade.
If you get the apple one, it's the right color.
Oh.
Wait, no.
No.
gross.
No,
It
The
is kind
cherry
of
one's
cloudy.
the right color, right?
That's a
I
stamina
do have
potion.
the cherry one downstairs, actually, but you...
I would
Shit.
rather
Hmm.
drink a bottle of cough medicine than drink Lucasade.
Then drink a bottle
Summons
of cough
the-
medicine.
Can I get some Jägermeister?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, please.
John swears by that.
I swear by what?
It's just medicine.
Jaeger.
Okay, you going through the
Yes.
portal?
Oh, yeah.
If I had some whiskey, I'd do a hot toddy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
so
through the portal we go.
you all step
Where
through
it
the
leads.
portal,
Nobody
Travels.
knows.
and you find yourself again on the plains of Avernus. But this time you're near a big hill, and there's kind of like rocks dotting the landscape. Some of them seem to like have eroded from this hill. It's very sort of not jagged, but like rough. It's not like a smooth hill. And there seems to be a path winding up it. Kind of like, side to side serpentine type path going up the height of it.
What?
At the top of this hill is, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, what is this place?
And at the top of this hill is a huge metallic tree.
Wow.
Which is
Kind of badass.
Devoid of any leaves. It's just kind of like the trunk and the branches.
I don't like
and you
this.
see,
This isn't normal.
and you see on this tree are a lot of bodies, and all of these bodies seem to be impaled on the branches of the tree.
Oh dear.
Place is
Some
evil.
of
We should
them-
go.
So some of them are squirming still.
I honestly
no.
was about to say, this is kind of a beautiful piece of imagery, until you said that.
We should go back for the portal. We shouldn't be here.
You see that there are some kind of creatures fluttering about this tree, and occasionally they seem to land on one of the bodies,
Oh.
and then they squirm even more, and you hear a scream from the distance as one of these things lands on one of the bodies. They seem to be in the similar sort of armor to the Hell Riders you saw at the crypt.
Oh no.
Anyone want to vote to go back?
Me? No, I'm joking.
These
And
people are in trouble.
No.
You
But
see
this is
one-
natural. Trees should
see
be made of
one body.
nature.
You see one body, which has bright pink hair.
Oh, that's natural.
What? Who has bright pink hair? Do we know
Everyone's got
anyone?
colourful hair occasionally.
Do we know anyone who has
Truffle-
bright pink hair?
Truffles has got
Yes,
bright pink
Del.
hair.
Del.
Oh shit, it's
Oh, yeah.
Delt! I mean, honestly, yeah, let's just go back. Looks like he's been dealt with.
He's currently writhing on the tree. Not like writhing, but you see the occasional movement. Seems to be like twitching.
And how far
Hello,
up
my
is he?
lover. Are you dying?
He's very far away, Fran.
Yeah, he can't hear you currently. I'd say you're like a few 100 feet away from this tree.
And how high
I
up
will
the tree is
pat
he?
the shit out of it.
The hill's probably got an
However.
elevation of about 50 feet.
No, I mean, like, where the tree starts, how high up is Delt?
Oh, like 30 foot.
Okay, not bad.
So like the highest point on the tree is sort of like the central. There's a branch coming off like the top of the trunk, and that is there's someone on there that has kind of pointy ears and long blonde hair.
This is not normal, so we should go back.
It's Link.
Wait, hold on.
I'm just saying,
How did I get dealt?
I respect nature, and this is not nature. We should go. Trees aren't like this.
No, something is very wrong here.
This is my line in the sand.
Pointy ears and long blonde hair. That's just Ephraim. Ephraim's up there.
I'll show you a let me show you a picture of them. You won't be able to see it in this detail
Mm-hmm.
because you're too far
But
away.
they
I'll
don't
show
look
you
like
anyway.
Ephraim.
We'll load it on a 90s modem.
They
Yeah.
they don't look like Ephraim, no. Okay. Right, in stream info.
Oh wow. They
We
look
should
very
go.
cool.
Also, are they holding a turkey?
I think that's
No, that's one of the creatures
Oh.
that is flying around.
Do they look like they are having a good time?
The creatures or the people
The
on the
blonde
tree?
elf.
They do not look like they're having a good time. And you see the creature that landed on one of the other people kind of flies off of them and onto the blonde-haired person. And you notice that like the belly of this creature is a little bit bigger after landing on the other person.
Oh, it's a sturge.
And it's a sturge. And it lands on the blonde-haired person, sticks its proboscis into them. And as it flies away, you see the belly has gone down again.
They're transfusing the blood.
We should go.
You've okay.
Obviously, they're obviously having a good time.
I want to leave Del to his own devices as much as everybody else. But what is your sudden panic?
I just don't like this unnatural tree.
Yes,
Fuck this shit, I'm going home.
but were I to hazard a guess, they're making that guy, and I point to the blonde-haired elf, a bit more powerful, and that could become a problem for us in the future.
But if we deal with Zariel, then it won't be a problem. Let's go get the sword.
Damn, if only we knew a guy that was like really good at reanimating trees. Looks at camera. Too bad he's dead.
He's steak.
I do have his pot of awakening though.
Wait. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm not thinking so, but no, probably not.
Made of metal. That's what I'm thinking.
Hey, if it's ironwood, we don't know.
That's from Dragon Age.
That's from D&D.
You love
Oh, is it
Dragon
from both?
Age.
Yeah.
I do love Dragon Age.
Isn't it also from Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah.
It's the only
Alright,
way
maybe
that
it's from a lot of
it's the only way
things.
that druids could gain the benefits of like actual armor.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Well, it's not ironwood, it is iron.
Well, we wouldn't know that. Look,
It's reflecting light.
none of us are druids.
Right, fine, you can't tell. Just a very weirdly metallic looking tree.
Was
Wow.
our friend a druid?
No, he was a Oath of Ancients paladin,
Oh yeah, he was a
which
pal.
is basically a druid.
One
Right,
paladin
what's
is
going,
enough.
guys.
He did help out.
Also, above this tree, in the clouds,
Here we go. Here's the hook.
you think you see several forms flying around. One of them almost looks like a horse with someone on it.
Is it? Wait. Ignore me.
A horse with someone on it.
Mm.
Does it look like a nightmare?
You can't see. There's a cloud in the way.
Does it
You
have
can just sort of
wings?
vaguely see the forms. It does seem to be glowing somewhat, though, almost like the flames of a nightmare. Doesn't have wings.
I want to go.
You want to go? Did you say?
Yeah. I want
You want to go have a look?
go get the nightmare.
Is that your one from before?
I don't know.
Summon it.
Why did that sound so petulant?
What is that? That's a big word. I don't know. Far away. How would I know that?
So you want to... Wait, can you summon your nightmare?
No.
I can't remember.
No.
Is whoever's got the infernal tack can summon your nightmare? I can't remember who's got that.
Magnus has it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Magnus has got it.
Magnus definitely has it. He never told the Troubles about it.
Oh no.
But yeah, you see this in front of you, and the other forms you can't quite tell. They don't look humanoid. They also don't look like horses. They seem to move around in kind of like a weird. They don't seem to kind of like fly in a curve. They almost like fly at an angle. They'll like fly up, then stop, then fly in a different direction. Then
Die of a coughing fit.
This place isn't natural, people. We need to leave.
Yes, but as much as I loathe to say it, Delta did help us.
He's a vampire. He can't die. They're undead. Cool. Let's go.
That's even worse.
You see the pink-haired individual that you assume
How
is
many
Del.
pink-haired people do we know?
Look up. They seem to look in your direction.
Just start shaking
And-
my head.
You see them open their mouth, and then, like, a couple of seconds later, you hear, "Help!"
See, now he spotted us, so now we have to help him.
And does he sound like Delt?
Yeah, he sounds like Delt, like a very weakened Delt.
Ugh. Sometimes I wish I was a bastard, you know that?
Wait, no, wait, it's fine.
I would keep your tongue to yourself.
Ephraim wouldn't say that.
You said not to ask about your dad earlier.
He was a dick. I didn't mean nearly. I was born out of wedlock. Dragonborn marriages happen at the drop of a fucking hat. Anyway.
They're like axolotls.
Yeah. Well, friends,
How do you propose we help him?
Let's have a think. What sort of stuff do we have at our disposal right now?
We could use Bam's hat and explode it like a nuke.
That would probably
Let's
kill
not do
Delt.
that while Alan isn't here. That's not very fair.
No, that isn't fair. He's been waiting to do that all the fucking campaign.
Literally is how he's going to go out in the final battle, I'm sure.
No, he's got to survive.
Yeah, it would suck
right,
if
it's
any
how
of
the
us died.
hat is going to go out.
Yeah, definitely.
But
he's going to fire the hat at someone and then open a planar portal next to them.
So could we get directly under Delt without arousing suspicion?
Don't know, depends how good your stealth check is.
Sneak.
Yes.
I have idea. But it's gonna be difficult.
What is the idea?
If we can cut the branch from a range somehow that Delt is upon, we can get Sneak to stand underneath it, catch him, and then we run through the portal. Mordenkainen can heal him up. The question is, how do we deal with the branch?
How thick does the branch look? Like on a scale of like 1C to 2C.
The metal branch looks 4 inches thick, and then it kind of tapers off at the end, almost like a spike rather than
That's
a branch.
not too bad. We can work with that.
Thick with 4 Cs. That's too
you
many.
Can't actually. No, you don't know how thick it is because you are too far away.
But we got good eyes. At least one of us.
From how thick it is coming out of his chest, you would assume the base of it is probably about 4 inches.
We could work with that, right?
If I just banished him, we would technically be saved because he wouldn't be in Avernus.
That's true. That's very
yeah,
true.
but wouldn't he come back?
Not if it lasts for a minute and this is not his home plane, which it is not.
Look, I do have one question though. And that is, are you in range for a banishment?
Banishment is 120 feet for me now.
Yeah, you're at range.
How far?
How far away?
About double that.
Okay, I mean that's not unreasonable.
I mean,
Totally
it's
doable.
It's less than 100 meters away.
No, we only work in feet in D&D land.
I was trying to translate it for you. All right, fine. It's less than 300 feet away.
Little one,
Okay, that's good.
you think you could get big again and offer Ephraim a lift?
I love the pause between you and yourself.
It's good role playing.
I've
It's important.
never had Maruza speak directly to Truffles ever. It's very difficult. No, methinks that was only in desperate times. She looks glum.
Oh.
Oh.
You hear a sort of loud buzzing, almost drone-like,
No, back through the portal.
from the sky above you. If you knew what a helicopter was, I'd say it. No, it doesn't sound like a helicopter. But you look up and you see a giant, almost like bee or wasp-like creature, bigger than a human.
No, I would have fought these before.
Yeah, we had a pet one.
What?
Do you remember? We tamed one.
I don't remember.
Untamed one.
Yeah. It was on the airship.
Oh yeah, it's
caught
a
it.
hell was.
Although tamed is a strong word.
Yeah.
Uh,
Didn't kill us.
But yeah, you see one of those fly overhead, and then it seems to kind of like fly up into the clouds where the other figures were, and joins them.
Okay.
You notice it flies in the same way as the other figures that are up there.
Fucking stupid idea, but it would be pretty cool.
Didn't seem to notice you guys.
We somehow get Ephraim to hitch a ride on one of those things.
Yes, dumb idea. Cool.
Yeah, it's just a dumb idea. I don't see anyone else.
I'm going to banish myself.
Sneak and Ephraim, give me a perception check.
I don't see anyone else trying to come up with ideas. I'm trying my best here.
That's a 21 for
Anyone?
What did Sneak get?
I'm just doing it. 19.
All right, you both look back the way this, I'll just call it what it is, this hell wasp came. And you see that there's kind of a large structure in the distance, which, trigger warning if you've got trypophobia, is full of holes.
Dun-dun-dun.
Like, almost like a giant wasp's nest. With sort of like hexagonal hole, that's bees, but you know.
How far away?
This, half a mile.
Okay, that's a number bigger than 300 feet, so that's fine.
Yeah.
How close can we
what
walk
would
to the
half
base
mile
of
be?
this?
Like 500 and just under 600 meters. So that would be like 1,800 feet.
How many feet in a mile? That's a lot. It
How
doesn't
many?
help me. No, it's giving me a weird answer. 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet.
Alright, so it's about 2,500 feet away.
Okay, so the tree is definitely closer.
You're very much closer, yes.
How close can we get to the bottom of this tree, and how far away is that from where we are currently?
How are you approaching?
Slowly and with little Japanese symbols around us.
And it's about 250 foot away currently. So depending on the speed you're going in, maybe take you like a minute or so to get up to it.
Could I fly there?
Yeah, sure. So you can find like a shadowed spot.
Probably not a good idea, Sneak, just because there seem to be enemies all over that place. So if we could get Ephraim halfway there, whilst guarding them, perhaps we could banish Delt out of this plane of existence and back to where he will be safe. What do we think?
It's as good a plan as any.
Yeah.
Alright, form a circle around Ephraim, everybody. We will move as a unit.
Okay.
Wouldn't
Right,
it be
is that
easier
what-
if
is that what you do?
just one of us went?
Mhm.
Wouldn't that be easier to sneak?
Yes, but if your concentration gets broken, that's a big problem.
Well, once I'm there, I just need to get back to you, right?
Hmm. Yes.
Let Ephraim go. I will sneak along behind,
Sneak.
just in case.
The second you see anything approaching, I want you to shoot at it.
Can do.
Bad guy wise. You know what a bad guy looks like,
Not
right?
just Ephraim.
Yes.
Sneak
Oh,
shoots
no.
Ephraim in the back.
And as soon as you cast that spell, I want both of you to sprint.
And there's Del, and then there's the blonde dude as well, right?
Fuck him.
Yep.
We don't care about him.
No, but I could probably move both of them away potentially.
Okay.
Sneak cares more about Delta.
I see. Twin spell. Got it.
Yeah.
She will go along. And she shall sneak.
You do. I think I probably would have told you this, but the contract that binds the denizens of Elturel to this plane. Once they are in this plane, it becomes their home plane.
Okay, cool. That
Yeah, but
changes our plan.
It's
That's
still
the
probably.
contract.
Would it still not probably like
No,
banish
still
them
banish
somewhere
them.
else?
no,
Or
but
on Avernus?
they'll only be banished for a minute, and then when they come back to the same space. So that plan doesn't work. Let's burn the tree down.
It's made of metal.
Exactly.
It's true.
Hot fire.
That sounds like it would hurt Delta very much.
Well, you know.
I like it.
I climb up, push him out, and then we can pick him up and drag him back.
They might see the acid green tiefling climbing up the tree.
It's fine. She'll just smear herself in Rufus's shit so
Yeah,
that she blends in with the crowd.
I look poisonous, so they shouldn't touch me.
You are
You're
not
not a dart
poisonous.
frog.
I am a bright poison colour.
You are not
But
a
like,
grung.
have you not seen that humans touch stuff they shouldn't? Like,
All the time.
Gonna make a bad analogy there, but
Yes, but perhaps we'll have time to run away before they catch.
no.
Oh, I was
I'm good,
amazed none
girls.
of you guys directly touched the gravestones, by the way, in Olanthius' place.
Why would we
I
do
did
that?
go 5 centimeters away.
Because you would have taken a lot of necrotic damage if you had done.
Well, it's
Oh.
a good job I used my sword rather than a punch.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you were like, I'm gonna destroy them. I was like, yes, great, punch it, do it.
Didn't.
But yes, back to Haruman's Hill. Spoilers.
That's a
So,
cool name for an area, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is.
how high is dealt from the ground?
About 30 foot up.
Okay.
He'll survive.
Cool.
I fell 200 foot.
I need to climb up that tree and then touch him.
Again,
Okay.
I think it's best if we all perform a protective unit around you.
Yeah, I'm not using a spell now. Let's just go and let's save him.
Ephraim's met Delt, haven't you?
Yeah. Only once. We never went back. I thought that was pretty cool, but apparently we didn't want to go back and finish that quest line.
Oh yeah, there was the tea party thing, wasn't there?
Yep.
On the bright side, he could give us news of what's going on in Elturel if we do save him.
Snake
Yeah.
will scout a stealth mode.
Okay.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
29.
Nice.
Ooh,
Is anyone
no.
going with sneak?
Bertram.
I mean, yeah. I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm not really good at
If
sneaking.
we're all
but
going, we're all going. Let's go.
yeah.
You all going? Okay,
Yep.
I want a stealth check from everybody then. Minus Pam because Callum isn't here.
But we've still got our D6.
Magnus
do.
and Alum don't have to come, but if they
I'm
want
wearing
to.
heavy armor.
If one comes, they both come.
Do you guys want to stay and guard the portal, or do you
You
want to
could
go
do
with the
that.
others?
That'd be a
We
good
could
idea.
stay and guard it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we play patty cake.
Okay. By the power
Oh,
of
yeah.
Helm,
All right,
you guard the portal.
guys, I need your eyes to disguise. If you see anything coming for us that we don't notice. scream, I guess.
No, sing a song about Helm. Then we'll know you're serious.
Kumbaya, my lord.
No, just a sea shanty, just Helm related.
The ship's helm.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Anyone who's approaching, stealth check, please. So just Ephraim, Sneak, Maruza,
Are you approaching me?
and Truffles.
How was it, Jojo?
Oh,
reference?
Oh no, Truffles will stay with them too.
Is the
Okay.
ground. Why am I getting advantage? Stealth.
Why what?
Huh?
Apparently, I get advantage on stealth check. Hold on, let me go
Is
back.
that a rogue feature? Does it tell you where it comes from?
I got a 23.
No, it's just coming when I do it. It's coming up as advantage.
Could
might have
be
an
from
item.
your cloak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cloak. I can
Um,
see it now.
I think it gives you advantage in dim light or something like that.
All of
On
this
stealth
place is dim
checks.
light.
Make a dexterity stealth check. So it's
I don't know. It's your character. I can't remember what it's from, but let's just roll with it. You got 29 anyway. You've already rolled it, right?
I got 23.
Okay. So
I mean,
what
the
did
second
Ephraim
one
get?
I did see why it was doing.
I got a
Make sure it
12.
was a 28.
12.
So
All right.
Mm.
I'll say you are inspired by. Is that with your bless?
Yep.
This sneak bless.
Sneak does not need the bless for this.
sneak is the ground. Choose the trees and the sky.
Yeah. Sneak is like Peter in the Hunger Games, where she just paints herself to look like a log.
No, it's so ridiculous. No, come on, people. Like, no.
I am the Avernus again.
Right. Anyway, you manage to sneak your way up to the tree, and the screams and the wails of these people get louder as you get closer.
Oh god.
There's a point where one of the sturges kind of hovers above you, looks at you, and then moves on to one of the victims attached to the tree. Until eventually you all find yourselves at the base of this tree, at the base of the trunk. We'll say Bam is by the portal as well.
Okay.
I need to get up in next to Del. I need to climb up there.
You need to
Nope.
get that high.
Now that you're closer, you can see that the tree is nice and barbed, and all the branches are also barbed. So the people that are stuck on them are stuck quite securely.
No, but that's fine. If I can.
They're still alive. Del, you assume it's because he's a vampire, but you can't tell why the others are still alive. They do seem to still have their skin and bones, their skin on their bones, rather.
Maruza, Sneak, is there any way you can get me into touching distance of Del?
How high up is he? 30 foot?
30 foot.
30 foot.
I could.
Del's just looking down at you like, help.
I could try to.
Sneak, you were always my favorite.
How far apart are the barbs?
I love you too, but shh. I'm trying to get you out of the tree.
They're climbable, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
They're quite
If
sharp,
I scale
though.
the tree and get him out, I've got a high deck.
Ephraim.
Mm.
Do
Okay,
you think
so
I could carry
what
you?
about? I think you could carry me, but what about if I use Fireball on each of the barbs so that they melted a little bit so they were less sharp?
I don't think that would be necessary.
No.
Okay.
I could probably get up there
also be
fairly
very
easily.
But I need to get up there. I need to touch Del.
Sneak.
Yeah, but I could get up there and push him out.
No,
But I
that's a
need to
terrible
touch
idea.
Del because I can do this in a much better way.
Sneak.
You seem to be attracting the attention of some of the sturges.
Right. Sneak.
None of them are coming too close to you, but they seem to be like hovering nearby, investigating you.
Keep watch.
I am
Attack
gonna
anything
stand
with your bow.
behind Maruza and cast ability.
That's a good idea.
Could I just cast a quick cantrip of infestation, and just have a cloud of like mites just appear near some of the sturgeons, not attacking them or anything, but just to kind of distract them.
Pestering them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say you can
Right.
do that.
Sneak, I need you to take a point. Where the fuck did she go?
I think it's still next to us. Right.
Oh, there you are. Right. I need you to take a point. If you see anything approaching me or Ephraim, because we're kind of going to be moving at the same pace, I need you to... Yeah, I need you to basically shoot it with your bow.
Alright, what are Magnus and Alum doing over by the portal?
Playing patty cake.
Yeah.
Goddamn Tweedledee and Tweedledum. We can't fucking trust them to do anything.
But it's fine
Yeah.
because Truffles is cheerleading them from the side.
Yeah.
Seriously, guys, they're gonna probably die.
We're doing Morris dancing.
They're just playing Piggy in the middle with Truffles.
We're doing the old bamboo.
The old bamboo, the old bamboo.
Alright, and after that brief interlude, back to the others.
If I may have your permission to carry you, Ephraim.
Yep, that's fine.
Perfect.
Right.
I pick Ephraim up.
I will stand here invisible, just like whistling lightly, shaking out.
Not invisible.
I am invisible. I just-
Completely ruining the invisibility by whistling.
Can't see me.
I mean, it creates a distraction for us, I suppose.
Yeah.
I pick.
Alright, so is that
whistling
like
softly.
holding onto your wings?
No, I'm gonna sling Ephraim over my shoulder, fireman carry style.
Oh, okay.
If that's okay with Ephraim.
Ephraim's fine with
Ephraim
this.
enjoy this.
Ephraim doesn't enjoy it. Ephraim's just along for the ride.
And then I'm going to dash. I'm going to
Yeah.
step of the wind, which
And run up.
increases my movement speed to 150 feet.
Overkill, but okay.
We need this as quick as possible. I'm sorry. And
Yeah.
I'm going to just run up the tree.
Okay. You run
Parkour,
up the
parkour.
tree. Give me a dexterity check to see how well you avoid the barbs that are in the trunk
Oh, sure,
with your feet.
sure. Uh-oh. If I take... Honestly, if Maruza takes damage from this, he's just going to keep running. 7... 15.
15, is that with your bless?
No, it isn't. Hold on. 16.
Yeah, I'll say that's enough. Yeah, you managed to... You scratch the side of your foot on one
Fuck.
of them, but you managed to avoid them normally. You take 1 damage,
Hmm.
because I haven't damaged anyone today, so fuck it, you take 1 damage.
You almost sound like you want to hurt us.
Actually, it might be 200 feet. I don't know. Anyway.
It's enough.
Yeah.
Alright, so you've run up. You are... We'll say you, like, perch on one of the branches next to Delt.
Right, Ephraim now, and
That where
I'll
you wanna
still... yeah, and I'll still have my my movement if you be quick about it.
That's fine. We're going to jump down.
What?
So, once we're done, we're going to jump down. I'm going to touch Delt, and I'm going to say, do you consent to this?
Delt just looks up at you, like, weakly, just about manages to open his eyes. He's just like, What?
You're going to go to the floor now with Sneak.
If you move me, they'll know.
Just say yes, and then we'll get you out of this situation.
Yes.
Cool. I will touch Del, use my spring phase step so that he moves instead, and then he is 30 foot on the floor.
Children, that is a lesson in how to ask for consent.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
Please ask for
Marissa,
consent
we
before
can
you
jump
face
down
step
now.
people.
Oh shit, I have slow fall! And he just jumps.
Oh, I was going to feather fall it.
Here.
He jumps, unfurling his wings and using them almost like a parachute, but they are useless because they have holes in somehow. Somewhat.
Yeah, yeah, I'll say that's a good flavour. Yeah, they slow your fall.
Yep.
And you land on the floor, both of you, next to Sneak, and now also Delt. Well, you
Right.
can't see
I
Sneak.
cast above us, wall of light, which
It
is
was
just
just
a
a
normal
fancy
action.
wall.
Yeah, it's my fancy wall.
Am I
So
still
it's
holding Ephraim?
It's a shimmering wall of bright light, which it can float, and then basically it blocks line of sight, so they can't see us. They'll see this massive
So-
wall of light, but it gives
What
us a
kind
time.
of light?
Bright light, radiant light that they won't like.
Radiant light.
Gremlin killing
Yeah.
radiant light.
Radiant light that also can attack, and if they go for it, it hurts them a lot.
What
Wow.
direction does this light go?
It can be laid down. It's basically a 60-foot long, 10-foot high, 5-foot thick wall.
And it emits light, yeah?
Yep, out to 120 foot, and then 120 additional foot that is dim.
Cool. You cast this wall of light, and Delt and the blonde-haired individual on the tree just start screaming.
Oh man, why you gotta be a vampire for? Pathetic.
Snake will cover Delt cloak.
Yeah, with the cloak of the bat that he gave you.
Yeah.
That is poetic.
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah. So you cover him with the cloak, and he just hisses a little bit. You think it's him hissing, it's actually his skin. As you cover him with the cloak, and he looks up at you, and he's just like, "We tell them to stop it. We have to rescue Janda. It's
Oh
my
my
fault
god.
he's here."
Oh, I guess we're going back up the tree.
I'll do it.
And also, you hear a loud buzzing, and you look up through. Can you see through the wall?
It
your side?
blocks line of sight.
Is it one way or both ways?
Doesn't say, so I'd say that it blocks it both ways.
Yeah, okay. Well, you hear a loud buzzing that's getting closer,
That's fine. Come at me, Hell Wasp.
and you also still hear the screaming of the blonde-haired individual. And
I assume
fuck it, the other
Jander is
people on
the
the tree
blonde
just
one.
join in for fun. Yeah, yes, Jander is the blonde one. And I think that is where we'll leave it for tonight.
Oh,
Damn it, I was about to make another heroic sacrifice.
I just want the wasp to
You
come
already
through my
have
wall.
so many.
Alright. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Mystic Tavern. It's been a
Yeah.
interesting one. Yeah. We have it's Twitter and YouTube, check those out. We post fan art there sometimes when we get fan art, that's pretty cool. On the Twitter, not the YouTube. The YouTube's for the VODs. Wow! Tune in Tuesday when we have Icewind Dale. I would ask Callum to do it, but he's not here. So yeah.
Looks like it's quiet. Closing time. 6-7.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Thanks for that, Fran. I forgot. There we go.
Next Wednesday, do you guys like to play another Rise of Infernal Lords like
Yes.
we would have been that week?
Yes.
It's up to everybody else.
Yes.
We'll vote
Would you like?
before next episode, maybe, and then decide. Because then everyone's here.
Yeah.
But then everyone has made a
'cause
decision.
I know which
Yeah,
one
yeah.
Callum would rather play. So
All right, we'll do. We'll decide between streams. So next week it'll either be Star Wars or Infernal Lords.
Wow.
You have
Tune
to
in.
tune in.
Wild card,
Yeah.
bitches. Yeah. But on Tuesday we should be in Icewind Dale, and we're taking the fight
Yep.
to Real the Frost Maiden herself. Damn,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Oh,
And
you're
don't
in.
forget to care for your vampires this weekend over Halloween.
You mean remember?
Remember, I said don't forget, but remember, care for your vampires because
Yeah.
We want them to
don't have
sparkle.
eternal light.
Thanks for that one, Fran, because I did not have anything prepared. Good night.
Night.
Bye.
Night.